identify. There's an inscription that says, "Here lies Master Bates, died of his own hand."
Well, that weird guy was camping on the beach and he screamed, and we ended up finding out about this ghost ship and getting a ride out there, climbing aboard. And now there's dead people in cages.
What is the main goal here? Why are you here?
He wants us to get rid of the ship, and I forget the other one. I gotta actually put my notes.
We're searching for Baccarat.
He was a smuggler for Mother Crow, and he has information, or he might have information on this being where he dropped bodies for Mother Crow, and Baccarat possibly could have been one of said bodies.
And now we've found a secret lair inside of it where he's taking blood out of corpses and putting it in vats and using all kinds of tubes. And we found out that this is the all Captain Crumbum.
And the
Call
crew
him Captain
was
Catacomb.
converted
Captain
due to the
Catacomb.
medallion.
I forgot that part.
So we're looking for Captain Catacomb. Because he set all this in motion, and he's we think the corpses are his crew members, and he's sucking the life out of them.
That were converted by the medallion of sacrifices. Oh wait, as a sacrifice, man shall cease something. I don't know.
Just a quick note, as I was looking at what I was talking about last week, I had said that the corpses that were attacking you were more ghost-like. That was wrong. The pirates are like more zombie-ish, maybe skeletons or maybe more bone-ish. There were
More
ghost
ghoul-like.
ones. Yeah, more ghoulish. There were ghost pirates at one point, but I think we avoided them. I don't think they were.
Yeah, might we avoided them, Corey?
I don't think they were targeted. So, I brought that up. I said that and I just misspoke. Other than that, everyone's pretty
Pretty on track?
Pretty on track.
Look at that. Almost like we paid attention.
So you were right. You're now in this area that you're looking at these bodies hooked up to these mechanisms. Do you remember what your plan of action was at this point? And we're just gonna have Shallow start disappear. She's guarding you guys or something.
She's guarding what's his name, Drummond, down on the lifeboat.
Yeah. You guys were afraid he was going to take off and leave you behind, so she wants to go.
So she's
ensure that he's
keeping him honest.
So we were slowly exploring this room, trying to figure out what's going on, and there's a staircase going down, but we wanted to try and finish checking out this room before we go downstairs.
Okay.
So we're all kind of trying to explore this room and figure out what's going on. Yeah,
So the cages are in the center, and you can kind of walk around everything else. Oh, and there's 2 downward entrances.
So
On
the bottom of the page, you have two ladders going down.
Mm-hmm.
You also have a door directly to the south here.
Yeah.
And you have that staircase going up to the... Sorry, go ahead.
That's where we came down, right? That staircase going up.
That's this right here, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And then to the north...
Another staircase going up right here.
That is correct. And then above, to the north of that, are 2 staircases. Those are ladders going down. And then to the north of that is another 2 going down. And another staircase going up. And there's 2 doors to the north there.
One here, and one here.
That's about as far as you guys can see.
Well, since
Okay.
I'm here, I want to take a listen at this door, see if there's anything to perceive behind it.
Okay. You're listening to the door to the south end.
Yes, I rolled a 21.
You're hearing everything. Hearing the creaks of the ship. And
Now, is that like hearing everything, like when Superman first got his super hearing everything, where he couldn't really,
Made him go nuts.
yeah, it made him
heard
go
too
nuts. He
much?
couldn't, yeah, couldn't really interpret anything.
Hear lots of screams and cries.
Since you are down there, I'm going back towards you guys.
I am still. I'm like the third. I'll come back. I'll come back there. We'll all hang back for now.
Yeah, I don't think we should go too far away from each other, given the tendency of things to pop out of doors.
Yeah,
All
especially
right.
on a ghost ship.
So Heidi, listening through the door, you don't really hear anything specific. You do hear the sound of like wicks burning. That's really all you hear. So there's no
There's
sort of light source.
candles burning in that.
You do see light kind of peering under the door too.
There's light coming through this door. You guys want to look downstairs or go through here?
I say we clear this deck first before we go down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Or
say
up.
we work our way from top down.
All right, well,
So we'll clear this whole deck first.
I'll let you bigger fellas go in there.
No problem. So what? Did you hear anything that I should be aware of? Any bad guys?
That's,
Nothing?
setting off any alarms. But there's someone in there, there's light, there's candles burning, so someone had to have lit them. But we don't know. There's odd things about the ship.
Just a quick recap, because we kind of missed this before. Do you guys remember what the captain's notes was describing?
What the captain what?
The notes that you're
Medallion?
finding written by the captain, his diary.
The medallion of all power and stuff.
Right, he was looking for a medallion. Do you remember what he talked about the cadavers?
Yeah, the medallion transferred them, not transferred them, but converted them.
It was getting some kind of power from them, and the kids would give them the pure power or
Yeah,
pure
yeah.
energy or some shit.
He needed the pure blood of children.
It wasn't pure enough, so he was
Mhm.
trying to use children. Okay. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Might be the reason why the Red Brands were trying to sell some slave kids.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But anyway,
Is that going to be on the test next week?
it might be. Take notes.
Well, I guess not good at tests.
All right, so you guys stacked up, ready to go?
Yep, we're ready to go. I look over at Goltab and give him a. Are you ready? Look.
Oh, he looks at you. He's smiling.
All right.
He's happy with his fancy blood axe.
So how look over at Pal and Heidi, and I ask, how are we doing this? Quiet, or we going? We just knocking this door in?
Is it a double door?
Is it a double door, Corey, or is it a single door?
It's a double door.
It's a double door. We
Yep.
got ourselves
Oh,
a
fucking
double
A.
door.
I'm taking out my
You want to kick one, I kick the other one, and just both of us barge right on it?
That works for me.
For it, fellas.
I'm taking out my crossbow. I'm covering
Alright,
you.
I
We're
should
gonna-
really must have.
we're gonna kick this door in, Corey.
Okay, just a second.
Or first, before I say we're gonna kick this door in, I guess I already did. But does the door look sturdy? Is it like a metal barred door, or is it just like a?
It's just a wooden ornate door.
Okay.
If it's ornate, maybe we don't want to kick it. Maybe we want to try and just open it.
Collector doesn't.
Are you trying to put reason in this?
Piece of art.
It's a ghost ship.
All right.
We're supposed to destroy it anyway.
Goltab, as you are getting ready to kick in the door, and you're kind of grinning as you look at the blood dripping off your weapon, you realize most of it is dripped off, and your weapon is no longer covered in blood. A minute has passed.
Oh man, I don't I'm sad. The ship sucks. Let's go.
With that said, Kalak and Goltab kick in the doors.
And then as we kick the door, we take a step in.
The room is empty except for the coffin and 2 tables of burning candles. Inside, you see a sarcophagus with a vampire laying in it.
I peer my head through the door and tell Heidi and Pal that they should come on in here. There's something interesting that I don't know anything about.
Oh, jeez.
I'm looking at the shiny candles.
Would I know anything about them? Oh, no. I'd like to... Pal, come on, let's look at this coffin thing.
As you approach, the body in the coffin does not stir.
And obviously it doesn't have a pulse.
Would it have one anyway?
No,
I don't know. You tell me.
Vampires don't have pulses. Let's
Yeah.
see. In my Dungeoneer's pack, 2. Can we assume that we don't really know much about vampires, Corey?
I'd say you know about as much as you do in real life.
Okay.
You guys have
So
all
I
been
know
around
that-
a little bit. You know a little bit, you know? You understand
Okay.
some of the... They might just be rumors and theories. You might not know, truth.
But
But you know...
we might not know for
the vampire.
but yeah. Okay, so it's reasonable to assume that we would know that stabbing a vampire through the heart with a stake would it's supposed to kill it.
Correct. Is anybody investigating the body?
Yes, I would like to do that. It's an investigation.
Yep.
Or is it a medicine or religion check?
Whichever you would like, whatever you think best. I don't know about religion, but medicine or intelligence.
So I get
Okay.
as Heidi tries to figure out which way is up and down on a body, I push her to the side and actually do an investigation check.
Cool.
As you do that, the body moves as you touch it and kind of rolls to the side. And you notice that there's actually a stake embedded into the heart of the corpse.
Okay, I was gonna, if there wasn't one, I was going to see if I had something in my Dungeoneer's pack to do that with.
Stake is already implanted in the heart. No need.
So
On the other side of the coffin, you see different writings and notes.
well,
Do
I think
we
we should explore those
recognize the
medicines.
language?
Well,
If
it doesn't matter. Well, I am going to cast, ritually cast, comprehend languages. So you're all gonna sit down for 10 minutes while I do my thing.
That works.
Do a little dance, shimmy.
Do a little dance. Do a
Would
little
10
reading.
minutes be enough
fun
for... for if I ask Golteb to sharpen my shillelagh stick to a point?
Sure.
Just in case, I think we should be prepared. Golteb, could you sharpen this to a point? And I hand you my staff with your
Okay.
axe. Thanks.
No problem. Now, can we keep the stake that's already been stuck in this vampire? Or will it come back to life if we take it out?
From everything that I personally have read about vampire lore,
Clackus reads vampire.
no, not Galactus, Nick. Alekis is very interested in vampires. As soon as you take the stake out, then they come back to life.
Okay, let's keep that there.
Although I do have 10 pythons in my bag that I can give you guys. Those are stakes. Pythons are spikes, usually used for climbing, I think.
I think they're metal, no?
Yes, they are. They are usually made of steel or iron. I think it's safe to assume that iron is easier to make.
Stake through the heart is the deal.
I think that's the deal. If we see vampires, stab them in the heart.
Right, so the metal stakes won't do anything. We need wooden stakes.
I don't think it matters what kind, does it?
I think it's a wooden stick is the deal.
It's a wooden stake is the deal.
Yeah.
Does a javelin count as a stake?
I think it does.
I think
There you go.
The massive
Do
stake.
arrows? Do arrows
I
count
got-
as stakes?
I have 4 javelins if everybody wants one.
Well, you just made me one, so I have one now. Thank you.
Okay.
Giant two-handed stake.
Anybody else want a javelin, just in case?
No, I think I have my maul. It's a giant wooden club, so I can fashion that into a stake of sorts.
I will take a javelin.
All right. Here you go.
Alright, so, Hal, as you comprehend all the languages you see, there is like an old language script on the coffin, and explains that this was a very powerful elder vampire that was known throughout the land and feared, and has been dead for a very long time, the original lord that rests here. But that's pretty much all you get off the coffin. There's a note, kind of like a piece of paper, kind of ripped out of a book just like the ones you found before, that's also there. But it's in a language you don't recognize. Almost like it's some sort of a made-up code. And if you want to try and decipher it, I need a Arcana check.
Even with the comprehend languages spell?
It's a
Even
code
with the
for
comprehend languages spell?
magic.
Hmm. Okay, so I'm doing a check.
Does comprehend language say anything about like codes?
It says any written language, so would a code be considered a language?
This spell doesn't decode secret messages in a text or a
Okay.
glyph, such as an arcane sigil.
Okay. I didn't get that far down.
Yeah, so it's outside of your knowledge.
My character sheet disappeared. Hold on. It's not good. This is weird. My whole character sheet is like completely blank.
Uh-oh.
What?
And not like not filled in, not blank like not filled in, like empty, like it's like the whole boxes are empty.
Oh, like not the headings and stuff aren't even there?
Right.
Okay. That's odd.
Oh, second. Now it's back.
You were
Okay.
on the bio, I think.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Okay.
It was weird. I don't know.
So you're
It just changed as I clicked, but
Okay.
I saw all blanks too.
Maybe I could help him out with that and give him an advantage.
Sure.
So I'm leaning over your shoulder. Well, what about this?
Uh,
All right. So you're able to discern that it is actually a made-up language. It's its own code, and through staring at it, you're able to come up with a pretty decent logic as to how it was created, and you're able to decipher the message. Well, the children worked while they lasted, writes Captain Catacomb. Though the supply dried up, Mother Crow promises she will continue to supply me with worthy specimens, but some group of mercs have created complications. When my powers are strong and my army full, I may have to make an example of such a group. No matter, I have obtained from Mother Crow the body of a once powerful elder vampire. With the power given to me by Kinchelsis and his medallion, I can use the vampire's blood to create my own thralls. Kinchelsis requires regular sacrifices of his enemies, however. By mutilating their bodies and trapping their souls, Kinchelsis may grant me stronger powers and help me build a stronger, unstoppable army. Mother Crow has even promised me a worthy sacrifice that any evil god like Kinchelsis would truly savor the change to torture.
Do we think she meant Bakar by that?
I don't know.
I think it's possible.
I want to.
That's
I
where
want
my
to.
head first went to.
I want to see. Investigate the rest of the inside of the sarcophagus around the body. See if there's anything. And inspect the body itself. Make sure see if there's anything else I can find.
Sure.
I'm being very careful not to handle it too much with the stake. The stake's gonna stay exactly where it is.
Is that attached to any of that tubing too, or no?
There are no tubes entering this room. However, it does look like the vampire was fully drained of its blood. Almost looks like a reason.
That's how vampires look when they sleep. You pull that stake out and give it just a little bit of blood, and he's back to life.
You think this vampire could end up being an ally to us if we bring him back? Because if he's been
Vampires are never allies.
no,
Not never. You just missed a ridiculous question, Heidi.
What? What was the question?
Goldev asked, he was like, you think this vampire could be an ally to us?
bring him back. I don't know.
Anything's possible.
Absolutely not.
We're not going to take that chance. I
Yeah.
think we should move on.
This
I
is
think
a
we
very-
should.
Yeah, I think we should explore north.
Did we
I'm
check
so
like the
tempted to
vampire's
blow out these
pockets?
candles.
Did we check the
Check the
vampire's
vampire-
pockets to see if he's got any money or anything?
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, I want to search the vampire carefully to not wake his ass up with taking the stick out.
Give me a sleight of hand check with the drainage.
Mm.
Oh yeah, you're able to
Hurry.
check everything without disturbing the body absolutely. No, you don't really find anything else on him. He's wearing really nice clothing, but all of his pockets are empty.
No rings, nothing.
No,
No fancy hat.
no fancy hat. He was not a
Yeah.
pirate vampire, or vampire, if you will.
He wasn't a vampire, he was just a vampire.
Just a vampire.
All right, hey, this guy's useless. Let's fucking go.
My stylist.
I don't know. I don't know where your stylus went. Your stylus was between your legs.
How's your theme park looking, Nick?
Oh, never ending, Corey. That's how it's looking. She plays that game 24/7.
Play a game.
Yeah.
God.
Roller Coaster Tycoon is a classic.
I never got into Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Shame. Alright, you guys are moving your way up a little bit north at a time.
Back when like The Sims came out, I was playing like RuneScape and stuff.
That's good for you,
Whoa,
Cookie.
pardon me, Mr. Cool Guy.
Damn right, that was a cool guy.
Some of us were playing Sims because girls would talk to us in real life.
Well, I was playing RuneScape. You think I was much better?
As long as none of you upgraded your Sims to Second Life.
Oh no.
There we go. And that's good.
No.
Good.
I was taking a game programming class, and the professor wanted us to do our final project in Second Life. I'm glad that never happened.
That's stupid. What reasoning did he have for that?
He claimed he really believed it was the future of online interactions, and that all businesses were going to go to Second Life, and it was going to be the future way of programming.
Oh boy.
All right,
You had to pay
everybody
him to
freeze.
teach you.
Everybody freeze. I gotta set the scene here. So as you move further north, and you get past all the cages, you see multiple hammocks hanging in between wood beams. What should have been dozens upon dozens of men are just empty hammocks. Your gaze catches a glimpse in a corner. You see a horrendous creature feasting on the entrails of an agonizing sailor.
Which corner?
I will show you in a second. Up. Bitch.
Right.
Okay. Well, they're not going to be tokens. They're just going to be these. I think we had that already anyway.
Oh, just the bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that earlier with the skeleton pirates. Or the pirate ghouls. Oh, jeez. Hiccups.
Everybody's good health-wise, like right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's taken damage yet. I have a feeling that's going to change, but
Yeah, I took a tiny bit, but I was healed up pretty good.
We just took that short rest a little bit ago.
Alright. See a horrendous creature feasting on the entrails of an agonizing sailor. As life leaves him, you see another skull appear on top of the creature's back, where dozens of others are stitched. Stuck in a grim smile, the monster leaps towards you. Roll initiative.
so I assume the monster saw our presence.
Yeah, as soon as it's done showing on the entrails, it immediately picked up its head and looks directly at you. But no surprise. So there's that. And as this is happening, you see two ghostly pirates rise up to join. Golteb, did you roll?
Yeah, rolled a 20, but I think it says you wanna if you wanted to send the results of this road tracker, no valid token was selected. What the fuck that means?
I just have to click on your token first, but I got it. No problem. 0 to 20. That's what I wanted.
You have good rolls today.
Yeah. I think somebody found the loaded die button.
I'm having a bad. Well, my one roll today was bad.
When I played an in-person game when I first started, I had horrible luck. I constantly rolled really bad rolls. That I literally looked into loaded D20 just to see if they existed.
Wow.
They exist. I didn't buy one, but they're out there
Well, maybe the one that you had was loaded.
against me.
Yep.
Found out
Any air bubble in a die will do that.
Then they also have ones that instead of a one or a two, it has a second like 19 and 20. That's
Yep.
Yeah, interesting.
It's pretty messed up. All right. Battle music. All right, Goldhead, you're up first. What are you doing?
All right. I'm gonna rush up to this little big dog-looking creature. I'm gonna start attacking him with my great axe.
Just to paint the picture for you, this grate here
Okay.
in the middle, there is no grate there. It is an empty space in the floor, and what you actually say in the map is the floor below. It's the lower level.
Okay.
So you can't step there. Just so we know what we're looking at.
Roughly how far we're dropping it?
It's a whole deck below, so about 15 feet, maybe 10 feet.
A big ship.
10 feet. Let's say 10 feet. Yeah, how tall is this thing?
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
it is a fortress, but
Yeah.
Yeah. So Goldhead just looks at this monster and blindly rushes towards him, going, "Ah, die!" And it takes a big swing with his great axe.
Are you very
Then-
angry when you do this?
Not rage, very angry yet.
Okay.
would we like you if you were angry?
No, he's just more, I guess, more excited. He's more excited that he's going to get into combat, but he's not super pissed off yet. And then his second attack.
All right. Both attacks hit. No rage yet, right? So it's just
Right.
10 and 12. It's pretty good damage right there. It looks wicked.
And that would be my turn.
It's my turn, right? So I'm trying to figure out measurements. Is that what I drew on the map? Is that a 20-foot square?
This would be your square here.
It's currently 16 by 16.
Oh, I didn't have this one. Can you clear this square away? Or something?
I got it.
I would like to try and draw a 20 by 20 square that covers the monster and the two monsters on the right. Not being very successful at it.
I think that's 20 by 20 right there.
Oh, so I can't do that without getting gold tab in it.
Unless
All
you
right.
want to aim it a little bit higher. I'd be stopped by the wall, but
Oh yeah, I'd love to do that. That would be
do that.
perfect.
You don't have to cover
That would be
up to the wall, you know.
Oh yeah, because the web can go on the wall. Cover the wall. Okay, yeah. So I'm casting web right there.
Alright. Perfect.
So that's web. And I am going to move this behind me. This grate behind me. That's like I can step here, right?
Where you trying to stop?
Between two ladders. I'm trying to stop between the two ladders.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide out right there behind Kalakis.
Okay. Yeah, that's a great use.
Okay, yep, that's my turn.
The pirate in the top right corner that is now coated by the web attempts to move and ends up getting more entangled in the web, and it is restrained.
Excellent.
The one to the left, however, is not. Because he's on the web. He pulls up a light crossbow and he takes a shot towards the direction of you, pal. But the arrow ends up aiming towards Kalakis.
That son of a bitch.
And Kalakis, you get hit. 9 piercing damage.
God damn it.
Why hid behind Kalakis?
I'll pick the good shield.
I assume I can't parry that. I think parry's only melee attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, on a ranged attack. What do you think,
I'm
you're a
not,
Jedi?
Yes.
Monks can do it. Only good thing about a monk.
They basically are a Jedi. Lame Jedi.
Really lame Jedi.
Alright, that's the end of the pirate's turns. Heidi, you're up.
Reach into my pouch and pull out some moon seeds and drop 5 of them into my hand, saying Sulune, guide us. And I cast Moonbeam on this guy here.
Okay.
I'm concentrating. At the start of his turn, he will. I think it's a wisdom saving throw. Bear with me. I got to click the button. I completed it. Constitution saving throw.
It's immediate, right? At the start of the turn.
At the start of their turn.
At the start of the turn.
If they fail the Constitution saving.
Um,
Half on a success.
He failed it. So just remind me. Oh, and it takes that damage now, right? 2d10 radiant damage.
When a creature enters its vision for the first time on the start of its turn,
Yep, okay. So on the start of the turn, I'll take it.
taking an action of Moonbed starting to shine through the ship on takes time.
Light starts to peer through the boards. Okay. The creature, kind of bogged down by all the webbing, staring down Golteb due to its fresh wounds, stares at you, Golteb, and almost gives you a smile as in one fell force it just breaks free of the web. He moves up just a little bit.
I guess him breaking free of the web counted as his action.
It does not.
Damn. I was trying to help you, Goltem. I tried to help you. I tried.
When he breaks free from the web, Goltib just kind of has a look of, oh shit. His smile suddenly kind of just goes away.
Or you don't have. I don't want another glass. I'm just out there.
Sorry, just give me a second here.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a lot on his sheet. Alright. Goltep, the creature swipes at you with its claws. Twice. Hits you once. One of the attacks makes it through and does 12 slashing damage. I'm also going to need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I swear I tried to help you.
So for a second there, you feel yourself kind of fall into a frightened state, but you're able to break out of it, no problem. And as you stare into him, you start to feel that the wound from the slash starts to sizzle as you get an additional 4 necrotic damage.
16 total.
16 total. And hold on a second.
Still no tone?
No.
Does it have legendary actions? Jeez.
I think I hit it. I hit the wrong button. Alright, give me a second.
Welcome, Panic GG. I'm kidding. Your legs aren't hairy. Oh.
There's a lot of rules on this one. I'm having a hard time. Alright. So from the attack, you also feel that the attack kind of attempted to injure your soul, if you
Oh no.
will. And you take an additional...
Goltib has a sensitive soul.
Unfortunately. Take an additional 7 piercing damage.
Oh, fuck.
And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. Luckily, you're able to break the Constitution saving throw, and it does not do any further necrotic damage to you. but you know that you just skated on by. This thing is a beast.
Yeah, yeah. Goldhead's wincing in pain and kind of shuddering and going, "Oh fuck, oh fuck."
Is this considered flanking him, Corey? Here, being Goldtip flanking him there.
No, I wouldn't count it. Because I think you'd be able to look at both of you. Even
What if
here,
I was?
even
What if
here,
I was
don't
here?
think So
Even
no.
here, you wouldn't. Okay.
Yeah, I need somebody on the opposite end there.
Damn. Even if Goldtip was like one step further back. Damn it. All right. Well then, I'll move here anyway. And I'll take a swing of my greatsword at him.
It hits.
And then I'll take another swing of my greatsword at him.
That also hits.
And then I'm going to use my action surge.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take another swing of my. I'm going to take another swing of my greatsword at him.
Right. Explain to me your fury of attacks.
After seeing the trouble that Golteb just went through, I noticed immediately this foe must be dealt with immediately. So as soon as I was able, I sprinted over there with just a red hot anger in my eyes. Just flurry of blows from this great sword right to this beast's face, just to try and take him out as quick as I could.
And as you do, you see the life from this weird, almost diabolical-looking creature, and it just all of a sudden just changes as the life leaves the body. The body hits the ground, but then it just turns into a myriad of skulls that are just laying at your feet. That's it.
Doing anything, or are they just skulls?
They're just skulls. They just drop to the floor.
Okay. Okay. So how far did I go? I was here. I went 10 feet. Would you say I could reasonably make it there?
Yeah.
Or here?
That's fine.
Okay.
Whichever.
And I'm gonna move to here.
Finish him.
And I'm gonna attack this guy right in front of me.
That hits. And explain to me that attack.
And then just to get, just to stay out of these webs, I looked for the closest enemy nearby and quick sprinted over to him and attacked him. And that will end my turn.
Did I miss something?
I don't think so. Why?
How did you ever? Oh, you did. You casted the web. Okay.
Yeah,
Everybody won, right?
correct.
All right. Cool tab. It's your turn.
Okay. This dude here in the corner, is there still a web
Yes.
hanging out in the area over here?
It's still in the whole area that's boxed.
And that guy is still stuck there in the corner, right?
Mhm.
All right. Oh shit! I don't want to go in. I don't want to get stuck in the web. All right. I'm gonna hang out here and then, I guess ready my action in case this guy does break loose. That I can protect myself or hit him when he tries to run by me.
Okay. So
And
you're just
yeah,
running in action.
I'm just gonna be ready for him because I don't want to get in there. Actually, you know what? I have my javelin. I have a javelin. I'm gonna throw a javelin.
You throw the javelin, but it just shoots right above him. He goes right into the wall behind him.
You said he's immobilized. That wouldn't be with advantage.
Oh, that should be an advantage.
Right.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry about that.
Help you out. Help you out in one way or another, Colton.
I was
There you
thinking
go. There you
that.
go.
Okay. He's badly. Nope, that was the wrong button.
No, that was the right one.
He's badly dead.
He's badly dead. I hit -8 and it was like, oh, -8. That's his health now. Like, no. Alright, he's badly injured. My watch is telling me I should go for a walk right now.
I had one of those watches, so I stopped wearing it.
I walked 13,000 steps today because the kid just kept yelling at me, so how much more walking can I do?
Yeah, I used to wear
Obviously
one of those watches.
Not enough
but
for your
yelled at
watch.
me. My watch yelled at me too much, so I stopped wearing it.
So needy.
Yeah, judging by what my watch says, I should be, 300 pounds.
Alright, pal, you're up.
Okay. I look at the guy stuck in the corner, and I give a little smirk. And I walk up, so I start slowly meandering my way over, over here behind where Golteb is. And my crossbow, raise it up, and take a nice little shot at him.
Sure.
And since
Alright, describe to me your wonderful crossbow shot.
So, I raise the crossbow to my eye and go, "What a little bitch!" and I shoot right between his eyes.
The arrow kind of just like barely misses Golteb too as it makes its way over. But it looks like it was a dead-on shot. Like you got this extreme accuracy.
Pick old
Hey,
Teb
Gold.
and heal him.
Oh, please, thank you. Please,
And-
please, please.
Sure.
And with that, I drop the concentration on the web. And then my turn.
Web is gone.
Hold on.
We do have potions too.
That's the shittiest heal ever. I'm gonna do it again.
Save your spell slot. Use the potions.
Yeah, we have
Oh
potions.
my god! Something's fucked up. 2 2s on a freaking D8. There you go. 14 healing points.
Alrighty, as you cast both of your spells, trying to heal Golteb, you hear below deck a howling noise come echoing up. But that's it.
Actually, I thought Pal had all the potions.
No, I have 2 healing potions. I'm gonna drink one of them.
Did you guys hear that howling? Ooh, I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, because I thought we had 10 of each, didn't we?
No, I think we had 10 to split.
Yeah. I bought to fill us up to 10 potions of healing and 10 potions of greater healing.
And someone has them in their bag of holding.
Yeah, I thought Pal had them in his bag of
That would
holding.
be me. That would be me.
Yeah, with you? Okay.
But you need it. Yeah, but do you need additional potions?
I'll take one of the regular potions. One of the
Yeah, I'll take a regular also.
potions of healing.
Out of the quartermaster.
Roll my eyes at them.
And a potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2.
So I'm down to 8 potions of healing, and I still have the 10 potions of greater healing.
Right, so you said 2d4 plus 2?
Yep. So yeah, so you roll 2d4 and then add 2 to it. So I got 7, 9, which coincidentally is the exact amount that I was damaged.
Alright. Alright. Yeah, Goldtop's feeling much better now. Much better. And he's looking at the slash on across his shoulder that was sizzling. He's going, oh, this is going to leave another scar. All right. So I want to look at the skulls that came from this little devil dog thing. And I start searching them. Do I find anything or anything unusual with these skulls?
So it seems like they're just skulls, but they were clearly like stitched or like stitched into the back of this weird mutilated creature, and the flesh and bones of the creature, some of them resemble human, some of them resemble beast. You're not really sure where one begins and the other ends, but it's a mutilated type creature of some sort.
It's an abomination.
But the two other party things.
Yeah, I'm gonna search this pirate right in front of me.
I'm gonna go search the other one.
Where the pirates are, they're basically gone.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just like a sack of bones, basically.
These were skeleton pirates. Alright. So you want to check these 2 doors up here?
Yeah.
Since everyone's on the right side, I'll head to that right door. And we'll check that right door. I'll go ahead and open it nice and slowly.
Trying to do it stealthily.
Oh, yeah.
Can you give me a
we're gonna
check?
You want a group stealth check or just a me stealth check?
Whichever you want.
I mean, I'll give you a me stealth check. I was a little stealthy. Not real stealthy.
As you try to slowly open the door, it opens up pretty slowly, but it does let out a little bit of a creak.
Oh, it's a ship. Nobody will notice the creak. It's creaking all the time.
You have been hearing a lot of creaks. As you do, you are looking at 3 withered old creatures around a boiling cauldron. The one closest to you looks up over her shoulder and sees you. Ooh, we have guests. And all 3 of them are now looking towards your direction.
Slam the door closed. With me opening the door, can I see that the room is big enough that it will encompass both of these doors, or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I know that both of these doors lead to this room.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I close the door. I quickly close the door then.
As you do, you hear,
would you
"Don't
say
go,
Marcus?
friend!"
They're laughing.
Yeah.
Are they?
They say, "Don't leave us, friend," and they kind of cackle.
And then I move
We
myself
won't
to
fight.
these. I move myself to these stairs here, and I ready my attack for if they come through this door. No, you know what? No. I'm ready to tackle them for if they come through this door. Not an attack, just tackle.
I moved my moonbeam to right there. What was it?
What did you see?
I saw 3 people in there, and they said, "Don't go," and they started laughing. They said, "Don't go, friend," and they started cackling maniacally. So that scared me, so I slammed the door shut.
So that sounds like we have to kill him.
We'll see. I'm sure we've
It
already
usually
lost
ends
some.
up in yes.
It usually ends up a yes, but they seem intelligent, so we might be able to talk to them.
Good at talking.
I'm not good at talking. That's why I slammed the door in their faces. Selekis is not a talker.
All right, so are we gonna wait here, see what they do, or
Well, they know we're here, so
Well, while we wait, I'm gonna take a peek down these stairs. If I lay down and look down below, looking in, what do I see?
For a second, I'm going to move your token over just so you can quickly see the surrounding area. So if you quickly move to the right with me.
Oh,
Ouch, ouch, ow. Careful.
You look below, and you
Everybody
see
go
a
as
table
first.
hanging by ropes where that missing tree was. You also see 3 trees embedded into the ship's floor, as the floor is covered by a lot of dirt. You also see like a cavern built off of like rock and thick dirt to the right. And you don't see any creatures, but a few ravens in the trees.
something's really wrong here. I just don't understand how. We came to a boat from a boat onto this boat, right?
yeah?
Thought so.
Yeah, I did too. So I just looked down there and there's trees, rocks, crows. It's strange. It's really strange. We are on a boat
Sounds like a forest.
and like caverns and stuff.
Hmm.
Really weird. But I'm all for spelunking. Remember when we went to the volcano and that's what I thought we were going to do?
Mhm.
Want to check out the
And it
cave?
And it was really hot. We can check out the cave. I think we should find out what these 3 people in here are doing first, though.
They haven't come out. Want to
No.
barricade it?
I
Kalakis,
don't
are you
think-
trying to hear under the door? Trying to listen to what's going on?
I mean, I'm trying my best to hear, but I don't know how much I would be able to hear.
Can you give me a perception check?
I will give you a perception check.
Because you are like right up on that door.
I am right there.
You're double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble.
I hear the word fire, and I instantly get excited. And I look at everyone behind me. I'm like, these people just said fire. We have to go in there. They're my kind of people.
All right. So you want to open both doors at the same time and
I say we just
try to
open
talk
the
to 'em?
one. I say we just open the one door and try to see what they're doing in there.
I turn-
Whoever's a good talker, I think, should go in first. whether that be anyone but me. I could go in first, but I won't do the talking.
I'm socially awkward, I think. I'm gonna stay behind.
Cal, would you mind doing the talking?
I take a look at Gold Tab, give a little sigh.
If you want to hide behind me, y'all go in. You can hide behind me. But you
Yeah, I'll
gotta
be the
talk.
first one. I'll be the first one through this door. I don't care.
Yeah, I move up and slowly open the door.
All right. He opens that door, and I open this door.
Okay.
All right, so Kalakis, you and I will walk in at the same time, and Powell will be behind me, and he can do the talking.
That's fine.
Okay, we'll do that.
As you open up the door, you see that the three older creature, women, whatever you want to call them, these green creatures, they
Witches.
kind of just turned back to their cauldron. And as the doors open back up, they kind of peek up and go, "Oh, there you are. Come in, come in." As they keep stirring their pot.
I take a step in.
I'll move right here, and kind of block this area here so Powell can kind of hang out behind me.
Good evening, sisters. How are you? Fine night.
The oldest one kind of looks at you and smiles with a gentle smile, but the one right above her,
That
she
was
starts sniffing the air and looks in your direction. "Oh, you'd be perfect." And they kind of start grinning and smiling towards your direction. "Well, hi. How are you?"
We're doing tonight. It's a fine night for a walk. We smelled your lovely potion behind there, and we were wondering what you were making.
Ooh, the brew is great. The brew is smelly. It's delicious. Curious. Don't see many travelers here.
Oh, no, how it goes. We were just out for a row. Stumbled upon the boat. We smelled your brew and thought you might be having a party.
I also ask, where exactly is here?
You're in a ship, silly. You're in a kitchen galley. Here on the
Judging
mighty
by-
ship of Captain Catacomb. Whoever the fuck that is.
But you guys haven't met Captain Catacomb either.
Oh, we know of him. We know him. He lets us here, but we stay away from him. We don't really interact with him too much. He lets us be ourselves, and we let him do his weird experiments.
Now, when you say he lets him be yourselves, what is yourselves? What kind of people are you? Are you party people? You just gonna hang out, or what's going on?
The party. The visitors want answers. They want questions answered. I don't know, do we trust them? Give me a group persuasion check.
Oh, Lord.
I rolled a 13. Chris rolled a 22. Heidi rolled a 5. And Mike rolled a 9.
Answers we won't give unless you help us with our potion.
And we try a group intimidation check.
What is it you need for your potion?
Sure.
No. I think the only
Well, what's with the potion?
It calls for flesh. It needs flesh.
But what is the potion for? What are you gonna try to do with the flesh, though?
It's ours to know.
What if you go get one of those already dead bodies that are in those cages over there? It's flesh. They
Yeah,
didn't
I
say
got a fresh body
living
right
flesh.
over here. I only poked him once with my javelin. Want me to drag the guy over for you?
Are you talking about the pirate you killed? Because that's just the sack of bones.
Oh, crap. Never
No,
mind.
the body
No,
hooked up to the tubing in the cages.
Yeah, the people in the cages with purple tubing.
Yeah, we'll accept it. We'll sacrifice the dead bodies of the victims that are being feasted upon.
Already sacrificed.
They're already sacrificed. They're not gonna. They're not gonna know.
Nobody's gonna know. How are they gonna know?
So, Goldtab, do you go and take the bodies from the cages?
Yeah, I'll go grab one.
As
I'll
you
grab
do,
one that.
you're trying to pull it out of the cage. It gets snagged as the tubes connected to it, the catheter tubes that are draining the blood, get snagged. And you're kind of struggling to get the body out.
Oh, crap. Can I go to another body, or is that one the only one that I can get?
You can, or you could double down and try and get it out of there. Give it a harder tug.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Well, I want to see if I can pull one of the catheters out and see if the blood pours out. I want to pour that shit back on my axe.
Clever.
Give me a strength check with advantage.
All right. Is it under skills? Let me see here. Or is it under saving throws? Or just click on
Skills.
strength?
Yeah, just click on strength.
I don't see strength. Would it be athletics?
It's on the left side.
All the way on the left. If you just
All the way to the
click,
left. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There we go. So you yank once, the catheter seems to be embedded pretty tightly. You yank again, and it rips out, and blood starts squirting all over you and your weapon.
Oh shit.
And you kind of coat the whole cell in the blood that was left of this body. And it's not a whole lot of blood, to be fair, but it was obviously under pressure, and it just squirts everywhere.
All right. Well, I want to tie that tube in a knot real quick so it doesn't completely drain that pool upstairs, and then I want to start dragging this body over to these witches.
You also look around, and as you're coated in this blood, you don't seem like it has the same effect as it did upstairs.
Oh, that's disappointing. Damn it. All right. So I just kind of drag the body, moping on over. Somewhat disappointed, but I go, all right, ladies, here's your body. Is it time for a party yet? Let's see what you got.
You drag in the body, and they smile. All we need is the arm. Give us the arm.
Ooh. Kalakis looks at you. Kalakis looks at you and says, "You guys wouldn't let me cut someone's arm off last time I wanted to. Please, let me do this one."
Here you go. All right, fair enough. But I get the next cut if we need to.
All right. That sounds fair.
I'm just walking away at this point, facing the other direction.
Well, when they are ready to ask
No,
questions.
While everybody else is looking there, I go, "Dear Lord, the people I hang out with."
So I cleave the arm off real quick.
You do in such a mechanical fashion. It looks like a butcher just chopping up meat. Then you knock it right off. And they take the arm and they slide it into the stew as it bubbles.
I didn't hand it to them yet.
Sorry. Go ahead, tell me what you do.
I asked her, I'm like, what is this potion you're making for? What do you need this arm for? Like, you want this arm? I'll give you the arm. I just want to know what the potion is. What the brew is in that cauldron.
They smile at you and they go, it's nothing special. It's just a tasty soup.
Insight
As
check.
they lick their lips.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to do an insight check on that one. Oh, Heidi did an insight check for us.
Yeah.
25.
Obviously they're being very devious, maybe deceitful, but it seems to you that that line at least it is a soup of some sort.
Yeah, it's a soup all right, but there's something else going on about it.
Well, I mean, anything in liquid can be called a soup.
Yeah, but I think they're like lying by omission, if you get my meaning.
I do. Can I try another persuasion check to see if I can persuade them to be, or did we already blow that chance?
Well, at this point
A
they're
walk
being
away tactic.
at this point they're being pretty cooperative. They're not being aggressive to you or anything.
Well, they're not being aggressive, but
They are. Did you give them the arm yet?
I hand them the arm.
Okay. So as it goes
I hand-
in, they smile and thank you for your help, and offer that they would be glad to answer any questions you might have about the ship or the captain.
I ask him one more time. What exactly is that stew that you're making, and where does the captain reside in this ship?
The one closest to you gets a little close to you and kind of winks her eyes at you and gives you a flirtatious smile. And goes, keeps us healthy and young, obviously.
I look at her and I say, "Can I have some of that?
Sure.
Healthy and young? I'll take it."
You can have a sip of the soup if you want.
I don't need any. I'm full health, but if Golteb needs some. But then
Yeah, fuck it.
I also asked her where the captain, if they know where the captain resides.
Yeah, the captain is located on the lowest deck of the ship, 2 decks below.
Does she know? Does she know how we get there? Is there a trick to getting there, or is it just stairs down?
If you take the ladder down to the deck below, and then follow the caverns down to another set of ladders.
All right. Well, I appreciate your help.
Yeah, I want to ask him. I go, what's with the trees and stuff in the deck below, and those birds in there?
Ooh, the captain has an interesting sense of scientific discovery. He's done lots of experiments on the ship, and the trees and the catacombs down there seem to be a part of it. We don't really get involved. He's a little bit of an oddball. He lets us be here with our own ingredients and lets us be, so we let him be.
How'd you end up working for this guy?
That's a really good question. We were looking for a place to stay, and he was looking for someone to make a sweet grog for his crew. When we got here, though, it seemed a little odd. Most of his crew is dead. He seems to practice necromancy to keep his troops healthy. And so we just have to concoct potions to help him with his necrotic experiments.
Ask her if I asked the oldest lady, the obvious leader, if let's just say this ship's just so happens to go down, and now you're without a place to stay. How would you like to be our live-in chefs and potion brewing witches?
You're asking for the
Or-
witches
or-
to
or
visit
ladies.
you and the orphans?
Well, I'm just seeing if they'd be open for a little arrangement.
Does everyone else agree with
If he wants to ask, he can ask.
Sweet of you to worry about our health. If the ship is to sink, we will find our own way. But maybe, someday, we might run into each other again.
I'll take that as a resounding no. I see where we stand.
Appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate your help, and I guess we'll be on our way then.
As you are about to leave, the older one says you might want to avoid the laboratory below.
What's going on in the laboratory? Why do we have to avoid it?
Laboratory is where the captain makes his pets. You may have already run into one of them.
I was gonna say, is that what was just outside your door?
The skull bearers, I think you've run into one of his skull bearers. The abominations he creates.
Yes, we have ran into one of them.
It's part of the
Yeah.
potions he uses of ours.
How do we
Creates those
know?
foul beasts.
How do we know it's the laboratory? Is there a sign that says laboratory on it?
It's the room directly below ours. When you get to the
Okay.
below, it's the one that's
This, yeah.
the same
Okay.
spot that this one is.
Yep. All right. I get it, Corey. All right. Well, I appreciate the help, and we'll be on our way then. If we meet you guys again, so be it. If not, have a good rest of your lives.
Alright. You need help chopping up this body before you leave, or you guys good with this?
They lick their lips and say, "We have it covered."
All right, carry on.
Bye.
All right.
As you
So I
leave, they
guess
cackle loudly, and they're laughing close to the deck.
Do you have any food that I can eat real quick that's not made out of people or poison stew?
All right. So let's head to the deck down below.
I was trying to come up with what type of damage I'd give to you if you eat the stew.
Necrotic.
Maybe something of it. Like, maybe give me a Constitution saving throw first, but probably not gonna be good.
And in necrotic, poison, acid, there's all kinds of nasty things out there.
Alright, you guys taking the ladders down?
Yes, I believe.
I think we should close the doors behind them.
Yeah.
Doors are closed.
Good thinking, pal. So there's those caves I was talking about, guys.
The trees with the birds.
Yeah, this looks a little weird down here.
You're looking at, as you enter into this floor, you see the cargo hole above the ceiling. You see the table being held by ropes in the middle there. Large metal table that hangs from 4 ropes. And you're looking at a cave entrance to the right there that goes to the south. And you're looking at 3 trees with some ravens in it.
Which one is the cave? This isn't the cave entrance. This is the cave entrance.
This is the cave entrance right here.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
accidentally in the cave.
Heidi's
Sorry.
in the cave. She's going spelunking without you.
She gotta check nature.
All right. So I'm assuming these are the double doors up top with
That we don't want to go in.
Right, with the captain's pets.
Yeah.
Is it time to go in the caves, guys?
I think so. Is there anything below us, Corey, or not really? Like, is this a cave here, or we can't really get there?
Oh no, you can. You see that the rock wall that kind of forms even around the beams of the ship and the supports, it stops right about there, and you'd be able to walk over. It looks like there's more room down to the south there.
Okay.
I think
I think we should check the cave. Huh?
I think we should. Before we go into any caves, I think we should check the bottom of the ship to see.
So we
There's
gotta
nothing following us in.
check these trees with these birds, man. Who knows what these birds are more of his pets?
That's a good idea.
I don't know. I feel like we should stay away from the trees, but that's just my intuition. I don't know. Can I do a nature check to see if they are suspicious trees?
Sure.
With my druid background knowledge stuff.
Absolutely.
Oh, my nature sucks.
You can detect that there's something unnatural about these trees.
Yeah, the trees are weird, guys. Believe me, I know trees. What else?
As you,
All right, so are these?
as you're sitting here, one of the ravens flies out a window of the hole.
I still want to explore the rest.
Bad.
I still think we should explore the rest of the deck before we go into any caves.
Okay, look around and then cave.
All
Yeah.
right.
Anybody
Good
want
with
to
that.
inspect the table?
I'll inspect it. I'm standing right next to it. We don't need to roll for a table inspection, Corey.
Well, investigation check.
It's a table.
It has a, I mean, it's a table, but there's like a layer of dust on it. But there's stains all over the table.
Like blood stains.
Everything might be. It's only a 6 check. I can't tell you what type of stains they are.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
So-
a red wine stain.
Maybe it's a red wine stain. Maybe it's a poop stain. Who knows? Those birds are flying all over
I
the
see-
place.
I see Kalakis staring at this table, looking like an idiot. I kind of move him aside and go, and I mutter to myself, and I do an investigation.
So clearly the table has not been used in a long time, but as it is mobile to go up and down, you can tell that it was used at one point for experiments. There's blood stains all over the table, and markings of cuts and different types of tools used on whatever type of bodies and different types of creatures that were used during these experiments.
I want to keep going
Tell
down.
how long it hasn't been used for, pal?
I mean, there's a layer of dust, so it's been a while. So it takes time to accumulate.
Hal, do you have a detect
A
magic?
layer of
spell?
dust.
Or was that?
I would have to test it.
Okay, never mind. These
I'm gonna.
brown boxes that are up, just to let you guys know, these are all grates on the floor.
Yeah, I don't know what we're
that
saying.
are locked.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
That's all.
Well, I'm gonna take the hint, and I'm gonna follow my DM's intuition, and I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
I was just asking. But as you cast it, and you detect magic because you felt this sixth sense to do so, you detect a little bit of abjuration magic coming from those cells.
So I'm gonna keep the Detect Magic up as I move south down the hallway.
Alright, so you guys are just moving to the south here, to the southwest.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, we're
going
gonna
away
keep.
from the trees.
Not going into the cave.
Not yet. I'm waiting by the cave, though.
Okay.
We're not
As
gonna
you
go too far.
approach, you start to see that there is a entrance here between the walls.
Alright, guys, I see another cave over here.
All right, I don't think we should get too far from Heidi, just in case something happens up there.
Do you guys want me to
Yeah.
come to you? I can still hear you.
No, we'll head back to you. You're interested in that cave, so we'll come up there and take a look at that cave with you.
Any cave's a good cave, guys. Any cave.
Goldtab, you start hearing heavy panting and sniffing coming from the cave to your right.
Alrighty, if we're gonna back up, let's just keep an eye on this cave as we back up. I think there's gonna be no one of those weird double dogs.
Mm.
All right, we'll keep a lookout on it. All right, so we're making our way back up to Heidi.
Right. Are we ready?
Let's
We
go
all
check
fit
out
in
this.
First.
Who wants to go first?
I'm in there already.
Oh shit! All right.
Is this cave entrance big enough for all of us to fit through?
Looks like single file, fellas.
Yeah, as long as you go single.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me go number 2. Let me go be number 2 in line.
As you enter,
There you
you're
go.
greeted with a really strong, bad odor.
Ooh. Well, it stinks.
And
Go
you
ahead,
enter
pal.
I
this
showered
very
last week.
I'll
Dark,
take up the rear, pal.
you enter this very dark room, and if you do not have night sight, you're having a very difficult time seeing. You're still able to see a little bit, but it's hard.
Okay, I'm in the room.
I do have a hooded lantern with me if I need to use it.
Okay. Are
But
you using
but
it?
is it?
Where you are,
you said-
you have a little bit of light, but further down
Okay.
here, it's pretty dark. You have a really hard time seeing.
Like back where Goltep is.
Yep.
I'll pull out my hooded lantern then, because
Okay.
I don't have dark vision.
Cool. You find yourself as you ignite the lantern surrounded by this very dark brown goo that you've been sticking to, and it looks very muddy and gross. And the walls are coated in this mud. And looking around, you don't see much. Is anybody inspecting like the walls or the goo?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
take a look at this.
We're
this-
expecting
this-
everything that's going down.
Yeah, this creepy mud.
Yeah, I think we're all inspecting the goo because it's strange.
Okay. Golteb, where you're standing right there, you actually spot below you something shiny in the midst of a pile of muddy goo.
Ooh, shiny, shiny.
You reaching for the something shiny?
Oh yeah, yeah. Goltub's reaching for something shiny.
As you get on your hands and you dig into the mud, you realize it's not mud, it's actually feces of some sort.
Oh,
And as your hands come up, you find yourself holding 1 silver piece and 2 copper pieces. But you also find out that you lost a little bit of your self-esteem.
He doesn't have self-esteem anyway.
See his quarters.
yeah.
I
This is
looked up.
nothing new.
I want to see what's pooping. Is there anything up on the ceiling?
Heidi, as you look around, you start to see a moving mass coming from this area. And as you get closer, you see a deformed man-like creature that's also a bat. It's got giant bat wings that flies open and it's staring at you. And it looks all deformed and he yells, "Man, bat!" And it runs into your direction. And as it runs at you, it just starts bumping into you as it's attempting to attack. And everybody, we can
gross.
keep our turn order as we have it.
Consent is important.
Heidi, what is that guy doing?
I
Is
don't know.
it
I
fun-
don't know. Get off me.
Like he's
Keep
sexually
yelling,
assaulting her.
"Man, bat!"
Man, bed.
Flying shit monster.
Man or Batman bat?
Is anybody doing anything to Man-Bat?
I mean, is he's not actually harming anyone. He's just
He looks like he's trying to attack Heidi. Whether or not he's landing a blow, you're not sure.
the key word there was trying.
But as he screams, his high-pitched voice kind of echoes through the cave, and you hear howling coming from the entrance of the cave. Back from where you came.
I screamed to Heidi, just push him to the side and go. Just push him to the side.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear howling by this entrance over here. Might want to get ready. Probably might want to get away from that little tunnel.
Okay.
Well, Claudius is kind of in my way right now.
No, well, no. I brought up the rear of the way in.
Okay.
Yeah, I brought up the rear of the way in anyway. So I was.
I pushed him out.
Can I push him away and get him off me? Just
You push him, and he just falls into the mud. And as he does, he goes, Man-Bat.
Does he?
I ask him. I go. Do you ask him? Do you have a name?
it's Man-Bat. He just said it.
Man-Bat.
Let's go.
What you live here in this cave?
Man-Bat.
To
Yeah.
disorient
And-
him, I take my hooded lantern and I shine it in his face.
And then he yells, Man-Bat! And as he does, you hear heavy steps and howling as you see a wolf come running into the cave, holding a sword in its mouth, followed by another one behind it, as both of these wolves holding swords in their mouth come running at you.
Now, hold on. Quick question. If this tunnel is a single file, a wolf holding a sword in its mouth would be running down the tunnel with his head sideways, would it not?
It's just able to clear it.
Okay.
It is a tight pit though, like the edge of the blade is kind of scraping the mud.
Okay. The poop wall.
The poop is just spraying everywhere as it runs.
All right. So I see this happening, and
You make me add details that sometimes I regret.
I see this wolf coming, and is there enough room for me to stand here?
Yeah.
Or not?
Sure.
Okay. I take a step over here.
Yeah, I'd say you'll be able to hold that wall.
Okay.
Alright, is everybody just holding? Do you have action?
I'm gonna
you're
take
taking?
one more step up.
I'm casting. I'm casting, if I can.
Sure.
I mean, if he's casting up,
I'd
I'm
say everyone
ready
has
to attack.
enough time to ready or do something right before they approach.
Okay.
But then we'll be picking up from where
I'm
their
just-
turn is.
As soon as I see from the second I see wolves coming, I'm casting web, so I don't know where we are in initiative. But I'm casting the web out to the hall.
Very good.
and I'm readying my attack. So as soon as they get within range, which would be the
Changing
square
into
here.
I'm doing the same for this square.
I'm changing it to a giant spider.
Giant spider.
A giant spitter.
Why not turn into a giant Man-Bat?
We already have one of those.
So the second wolf running in gets caught up by the web bow, but the first one is able to kind of just run through it as if it was standing
Can I draw a web somewhere? You want to draw a web somewhere? I don't know where they are as they're running.
there. Were you just you're just covering the cave entrance, right?
Yeah, I'm covering, trying to hit wherever I can hit the two of them. So I'm aiming to two of them with a 20-foot, whatever. So wherever that happens, I was aiming for wherever I can hit both of them.
Okay.
Whether
So
or
he
not
would have been
I know
here
where
when
the first
he
one back.
cast it, so they both would have been covered.
Yeah,
He was able to break 3. But the second one is captured.
I got it.
Alright. So he comes bearing down, and as the cave entrance opens up, the sword has kind of been dragging along the side of the poop wall. But as soon as it opens up, he is able to swing his head to the side as it opens, and he swings his sword directly at Clackus.
Now, because he entered the square before he was able to do that, would I still get my attack because I have my action ready for him entering that square?
Absolutely.
So,
Tell me what you got.
as soon as he enters that square, I swing my greatsword at him.
Sure. As you do, you actually see him kind of pick up the sword in his mouth as a way to try and parry. But it is unsuccessful as you pass past the sword and dig into the side of the wolf.
Alright. And then I assume I don't get my bonus action.
Well, it was foregoing your turn, right?
Yeah, but I don't think I get my second attack for readying that first action. Beginning at 5th level, I can attack twice instead of once whenever I take the attack action on my turn.
Right.
So I'll leave that call up to you.
So I would
If
say,
I get a-
because even though you readied the action, I would say that's your action, though. So you'd be able to
Okay.
you would be able to use your second attack.
All right. Well, then I will swing again.
Does anybody disagree with me?
I have swung again.
This time he's able to pick up the sword and deflect your attack.
With a 20? Ooh, man. Alright. So that would be, that would end my ready action then.
Did everybody else have an attack ready? What type did you have anything ready?
Yeah, I had one ready also. So as he pops into that square and starts fucking around with Kalakis, I'm gonna take my chance and swing my great axe at him.
Because he is focused on Kalakis, he is not able to raise his sword in your direction, and you are able to pass his sword deflect. Dig into his side. Badly injured.
So is this my turn or is this just the action?
It was the ready to action. So you can
Okay.
do whatever you would do in an action.
Okay. If I move over here, does that mean that he would be flanked?
No, just an action. Doesn't include movement.
Yeah, you can't move.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
can't move.
Okay. Well,
At least where you're at.
all right then. Do I get another attack? Is it my turn? I'm not quite too sure how this ready
No,
action
it's-
thing.
The way Corey just explained it to me is you would still have your second attack because you have your second attack because you readied the attack action.
Okay. Okay. All right. Then here's my second attack.
Describe to me your attack.
This wolf thing is preoccupied with Kalakis, so I just take a baseball swing right into the side and catch him right in the stick my axe right into his ribs, and just kind of get it half-assed stuck in him before I pull it out.
He gives out a dying howl as you do, as his body hits the floor. I think that's everybody. We'll just take it from the top.
Yeah, we can do that. Now, quick
Then
question.
you go first. Yeah, what's up?
Quick question before we go. Was he a large animal? Was he a large creature?
Mm-hmm.
So us going over him would be rough terrain, I assume.
And now that he's down, I think you can get over the problem.
Okay. I was gonna say just for us getting out of here, if we gotta drag him out. That's gonna
I
suck.
mean, he was skinny enough to get into the cave, so I think he's able. He's a
Okay.
long wolf, but you're able to
Just yeah, okay. Because I assume the other wolf would be able to walk over him, no problem. 4 legs and jumping. But, all right.
Late wolf.
Alright. So we got one more wolf stuck in that web. You guys want to try to go up to it and attack it, or just want to wait over here and let them go into this little modified ambush?
Just throw stuff at him.
You what?
Just throw stuff at him and kill him. Chuck
Throw
stuff
stuff?
at him and kill him.
Okay.
Hit him until he is dead. This is what we do.
No problem.
What
We'll
kind of
run up and kill
barbarian
him.
are you?
A sensitive one, okay? Sensitive.
From over your shoulder goes over your man bat.
Shut up, you. I'm gonna man bat your face. Alright, so is it my turn now? Are we in the top of the turn order here?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, then I'm gonna run up and attack this wolf thing. Is this blue line where the webs start?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna go over here, throw a javelin.
It lands right into the side of the wolf and yells out with a howl.
Alright, and then I'll throw one more.
Does your last javelin leave your hands?
Yep.
Rises in the air,
Yep.
launches into his side, yells out with another painful howl.
And then I'm gonna get out of the way for the next person.
Howl what you're doing.
Fine.
Yeah, even without damage, you hit. So the crossbow bolt listens in the air as it flies. It almost gives a whistle, and it lands perfectly into the wolf's thick fur. You hear it yelp out.
Okay. That's it for me.
Okay. The wolf yells out as it runs, attempts to run and get out of the web. And as it does, it breaks free of the web. It's up to
You plus.
So it's able to break free of the web as it comes barreling down the hallway. It struggled a little bit with the web, but it ends up getting out. And as it comes running up, it swings its sword. I'm gonna get rid of the other one. Runs up to about here, and it starts swinging its sword in a circular manner. And it's just spinning and spinning, and as it does, all three of you, Kalakis, Golteb, and Pal, must give me a dexterity saving throw.
Because it's attacking them two as well, do I get to attack it with Sentinel?
It's just an attempt attack, right? For something.
Are they melee attacks? Saving throw.
Sentinel would be
Melee attack at a creature within 5 feet.
yeah.
Or
Yep.
no. Well, yeah.
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Does your attack hit before he hits his attack? Or is it after?
Before he hits me, I'm not sure. Well, what direction is he spinning? Is the question.
It's
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
I don't know.
Because that would matter. Because if it's counterclockwise, if he's going clockwise, then my attack would hit first. If he's going counterclockwise, he would hit me first.
No, you know, because of where the blade is in his mouth, it's kind of clockwise. So he could hit you first.
So he would hit me first.
Golteb and Pal are able to dodge after, but that's only because they first saw the attack hit Kalakis first. And Kalakis, you get hit. And...
Yeah.
15 damage. 15 slashing damage.
15 damage.
And you are knocked prone.
I'm knocked prone.
Yep, so you can't make a sentinel attack.
I didn't even make a saving throw. Or I didn't have a choice.
Well, your dexterity saving throw, so...
Oh, okay. Okay.
Goltep and Pal, you both take half damage. You were able to avoid the majority of the hit. You still get hit.
What
So
if
you get
what if I-
for 7 each.
I'm gonna parry then.
Okay.
If I can't make my sentinel, I'll parry.
Like in your fall,
So-
on your fall to hit the ground. You're parrying?
Yeah, I'm gonna parry his, so it doesn't do as much damage to me, but I still fall and hit the ground.
Mhm.
So that would be 3 plus 3, so that's 6 less damage. So I take 9 damage instead of, but I'm still prone.
So Goltep and Pal, you both took 7 damage.
And
But you are not knocked prone.
okay, I'm not gonna bother with the concentration check because I don't care about the club anymore.
Okay. You want me just to get rid of it then?
Yeah. Well, you know what? No, I don't. I want like the concentration check. I want to keep it up for 10.
Okay.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it's great.
Alright, no problem.
So let's see. It dawned on me that other things can follow. So yeah, keep it low.
Man,
Pal, it's your turn.
Galactus' saving throws today have not been good.
Okay, I'm going to climb the wall and go behind.
Oh, good. I didn't go
Oh.
yet. I'm next.
What?
No.
Okay.
Or did I go?
I thought you did.
Oh, I did go. I did. I shot my crossbow. I forgot. Sorry. Yep, it's Eddie. Sorry.
Oh, you're right. Yep. Because that was the
Like-
werewolf's attack. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that.
Climb along the ceiling and get behind the wolf, and I'm going to sink my teeth in for a big old spider bite.
Ooh, juicy.
See what happens. Alright, he has to make a DC 14 Constitution. Does a 14 hit?
It does.
Okay. 14 con save.
Ooh, succeeds.
Alright, so he gets 7 piercing damage for. Oh, wait, I have advantage. Oh, I did shitty on my advantage. Never mind. So, yeah. And that is all just the piercing damage, no poison damage. But whoever is next has advantage. Well, Pal has advantage.
Everyone has advantage.
This wolf is. We got that wolf just where you want him.
He's surrounded.
Or that wolf has us. Or that wolf has us just where he wants us.
Do another spin attack.
He can attack. He can attack in any direction. Won't be wrong.
Hey, Man-Bat. Hey, Man-Bat, you want a piece of this?
Man bad.
So I stand up, I guess.
Okay.
And that would be my action. Or can I use
You
trip
move-
attack?
That's your,
Is trip attack a
standing up
bonus?
should
Standing is half your movement.
should be standing. Yeah, standing up is just half your movement. You still got it. You can attack. You can still attack.
Okay, well then I will attack. Are you kidding me? I rolled 2 11s,
Yes.
so I will take my second attack.
So much for advantage.
Does a
That
16
hits.
hit?
It does.
Okay,
Just
good.
give me your attack.
After getting hit by him, parrying it, knocked down, I quickly stand back up and take one swing, which he avoids, and then but he doesn't see my second swing coming. So I take one swing, or one kind of stab, and the second swing is kind of like a big chop it like a meat cleaver, just right over top of like the middle of his back.
It's bloody, it's gory. The thing is dead. And as the dust settles from the battle, you hear the noise coming from the direction of Man-Bat as he kind of walks towards you with sorrow in his eyes, and he looks at you, Goltab, and just says, Man-Bat, as he just looks like he's full of pain and suffering.
We just killed his friends. It's only right to kill him.
No. Oh.
Oh, it's
Let
Man-Bat.
Let him be with his friends.
You can be his
No,
friend.
Man-Bat lives.
So
Come on,
I
Man-Bat. Let's go.
I extend my arms out like this, and I go, Man-Bat. Man-Bat.
His
Try to-
wings, his little claw-like things attached to his wings reach out to yours, and he looks into your eyes and says, Man, but, and kind of through that you hear, kill me.
All right. So I extend out my axe, and I put it right on his chest, and I go, Man-Bat.
Man, bad.
All right. I give him a big swing. And I slowly raise my axe up, and I look at him.
Fear just rolling down the side of your face.
I want to cry.
And I go, Man-Bat.
As it connects, you hear a yell out, Man-Bat! As a relief comes out, and his body explodes into 3 swarms of bats, and the bats fly off, and they come flying into your face, and you're covered in a darkness as they shoot out of the cave, and they disappear. That
Man-Bat.
could have went a lot worse.
That was pretty cool. Oh wait, I'm a spider.
All right. I'll search Man-Bat real quick before he leaves, see if there's any more copper pieces left in there.
Just a lot of shit.
Like, great. Now I'm gonna have to shower tomorrow. All right, guys. I think we're done with the shit cave.
Yeah, let's leave the shit cave.
So hold on. Before we do that, stop.
Okay.
So there was the second entrance to a cave that we saw before. Have we gone through to the end of this cave? Are we definitely at the end of this?
You don't see any other doors or anything.
Okay, so we are at the end of the cave. Okay, let's go back up.
All right. I'm gonna look at these swords that these wolves had in their mouth.
Oh.
Anything worth keeping?
That's a good idea.
They were just great swords.
All right. You want to toss them in the bag of holding, and we'll put it back into our armory.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
2 great swords.
They look like scimitars. Curved swords. They're curved swords.
They're great. They're great scimitars, Corey.
Great scimitars. They carry
Not
curved
just
swords.
not just okay scimitars. Great ones.
They're okay scimitars.
All right. So I guess let's continue south.
Can you take a quick 2-minute break?
Sure.
Yeah, that's
All right.
fine.
Beer time.
We're
Pick 'em
continuing south.
off. Yep.
Does anybody need to heal up before we go?
Yeah, I'll take a healing potion if
don't
anybody
need-
toss me one.
I mean, I'm only down 9 points, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think.
I'm drinking the mine actually. You know what? Before we do that, do we want to just take a short rest?
We can take a short rest. That'll give me my action surge.
I think that's better because I could use my arcane recovery then as well, getting my spells back.
All right. Yeah, we'll take a short rest.
Okay, you can do that.
While they're resting, I would like to creep down a little ways and stealthily scope out the cave down there a little bit and try to bring them back information while they're resting.
Mhm.
Good. That'll be.
Yep, you can move your token up, and you're okay to check it out.
Fuck. 13 for my
Okay.
stealth check. I am on the
Is there a
ceiling.
short
You can slowly edge up
Is there a
across
short-
the corners and edge and check everything out.
Is there a short rest button anywhere?
No, there's only the long. So you have to manually
So-
simulate it.
So I just roll one hit die. Is that what the deal is?
I mean, you can roll as many hit dice as you want during a short rest. It's whatever your hit die is plus your Constitution. I thought, right? So my hit die is D10 plus my Constitution modifier.
I don't actually remember the rules for a short rest.
Yeah,
You can
9.
roll as
So
many as you have. You just expend them
yeah.
until you have a long rest when you get back. Heidi, you're looking into a makeshift
Then I
wolf pen.
can't hear you for
Okay.
All right. I'm
again.
back to full health.
You are looking into a makeshift wolf pen cut into the stone rock and stuff. You see a pool of blood over here with some bones, but you see 3 pens.
Nope.
That look like they have some wolves.
You hear me?
Yeah, do you hear me? No, she doesn't hear me.
I can hear you. What were you saying, Corey? I can try to relay it. Heidi, can you hear me?
No, I can't hear. I can like barely hear anybody. So I'm sorry.
How about now? Can you hear? Can you hear better now?
Somebody needs to talk to Jared. or whatever the guy's name was from Frozen.
Well, the two javelins that I threw, I'm able to get those back, or are they broken when they're used?
You were able to retrieve one.
Sweet.
You threw a total of 3, right? Throughout today?
Yeah, I didn't even think of trying to get the other one from the other guy.
Yeah, I would say 2 of them broke. You got one back.
All right.
Oh, I can hear you guys again.
All
Sorry, what?
All right.
You can hear me? Good.
Yes. Sorry.
So you were looking into a makeshift wolf pen, Heidi.
Ah, okay.
These are 3 entrances into little, like, kennels. And then you see a
Okay.
pool of blood with bones and flesh. Even chains that look like they were holding bodies at some time that they were feeding on.
Okay. Now I'm gonna just scooch a little farther down here, right here.
You're now looking at a cargo area. And you found the 2 ladders that are going down to the deck below.
Okay. I go and let them know that.
And you also have 2 doors to the south there that are closed.
Okay. Alright. Oh, I can't tell them anything.
Because you're still in form.
Yeah. I just
Start
No,
hearing a whole bunch of like body movements and nobody knows what the hell you're trying to say.
We're just looking at
Yeah.
you like. She knows she's a spider, right?
do a spider shrug.
Oh. All right. So are we waiting the amount of time it takes for you to unbeast shape, so you can tell us
No.
that, or okay?
No.
All right. So I guess we'll just follow you on down then.
Well, I mean, you had plenty of time during their short rest, no? Or you're staying in form? Is your point?
I'm staying in form, yeah.
Okay. Alright, you guys are good to go then.
All right. We'll follow you on down.
Okay.
You saw.
Boltap,
you-
did you do everything you wanted to in short rest? Did you roll die and take
Yeah,
tokens?
I'm good.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm good.
very good. So, as I said before, as you approach as a party, you are seeing the kennels to the right there, cut into the rock wall.
That's where the dogs.
You guys
were.
want to try? I want to try to. Let me try to walk through and search the kennel real quick.
Sure.
See if I find any more shiny gold coins.
This kennel full of poop.
Yes.
Well, I'm covered in poop, so if anything, I'll get cleaner.
In that specific one, you do see a shiny object. You dig into the poop and you find a copper piece.
Right. Do I see anything else in these
No.
piles of bones or this last one here?
No, nothing else.
All right.
Just remains of the dead. Nothing more.
So I walk up. All right. Hey guys, look what I found. I'm fucking rich.
Poopy copper.
You guys are
He's
hitting
jealous.
of horrible smells.
All right.
You do have
So I want to
two
spec
doors
this
to the
area
south
over
there,
here with these
and you
boxes.
have the letters. Sorry,
Is there-
I think we should go through the
The doors first.
doors first.
Sure. Yeah, I agree.
how are you guys doing it?
So you got 2 doors again?
I think we let the silent people who are good at stealth open the doors slowly,
That would be
or
me.
let. Oh, you're still a giant spider, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm very stealthy as a giant spider if I roll well. I got double proficiency in that. In stealth.
Well, I was gonna say if you're,
So,
yeah,
I know-
I was gonna say if you were a regular spider, you can crawl under the door and
Yeah,
try
no,
to see
I
what
can't
was
do
in
it.
there. But
And I can't,
couldn't
do
really-
doorknobs right now either. I don't
Yeah.
think so.
well, you couldn't relay that to us either. You couldn't
go like
relay
this.
what you saw either.
Oh wait, you can't see me. Never mind.
Okay, I'm going to try and stealthily open. I'm going to try and stealthily open the door.
Give me such up. You masterfully, stealthily open the door. Which door were you opening?
Oh, I'm gonna open the one on the left of the screen.
Okay. You open up the door and you see a room filled with webbing.
Somebody should be
Oh,
at home in
wow.
that room.
You see web everywhere, and in the back of the webbing room, you see a staff being held up by webbing.
What is being held up?
A
A
staff.
staff.
Hey, you guys want me to open this door over here too?
You know, I'm gonna do it. Let me do that one stealthily. Let me do that one stealthily also.
Okay.
Give me a stealth roll. Masterfully, quietly open the door, barely makes a noise. And now you see the whole room filled with webbing, and that staff held in the middle of the back of the room.
I point to Heidi, and I point into the room with the webbing, just kind of signaling.
I'm going to
This
take
looks like-
his
yeah.
signs,
This looks like the perfect place for you.
and I'm gonna go see if I can get that staff quietly and stealthily web walking into the room.
You're able to walk
this-
across the webbing, no problem. Ready across
I'm
webbing?
gonna ready my crossbow in case something pops out.
Actually, I would do the same thing by ready my longbow. I have a longbow, correct? Yeah, I have a longbow.
But Heidi's spider
Alright.
flame is able to cross the room, no problem. Gets to the staff, and Heidi, are you trying to pull the staff out with your spider leg?
Yeah. However, I can. I'm gonna try to retrieve it. Go
Alright.
back.
As you attempt to pull out the staff, you hear a click. And all of a sudden, two giant spider fang type objects come swinging out of the ceiling. Not a spider, just spider fangs on a rope, or on a, it's like a rigging. And as they come flying at you, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
They should be good at that. They have lots of legs and small bodies.
No, 6.
Womp you take 19 acid damage, but as a spider, would you have...
No, I only have resistance.
You have resistance to acid damage? No, it's just poison.
Yeah.
Okay. 19 acid damage.
Well, good thing we have all those potions of greater healing.
As the
19.
fangs come down and spray you with acid.
Lovely.
But as
Well,
you
since
do,
the
the
fang-
webbing all around you disappears and the room is now open.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna walk in.
Yeah, how do
She
you
took that in
okay?
her wild shape. But if she took that in her wild shape form, shouldn't that just transform her back to her regular form?
If I get hit for enough damage, yeah.
Yeah,
But I
and,
Right, so,
and
you know,
Still have just enough HP to
well,
my wild form.
I got
okay,
7 HP and I'm good.
yeah.
so is the staff
You don't have to
still
worry about.
is the staff still stuck in something, Corey?
No, Heidi was able to dislodge it.
So we have the staff.
Okay, so let's just.
Does the staff
Heidi-
look? Go ahead.
Oh, Heidi should just try and bring it out. Let's all get out of the web room, and I'll cast detect magic on it.
All right, so we're all out of the web room.
It is a magic weapon. That's what you got out of that.
Ooh.
All right, we good to go?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we're good to
Yeah,
go.
So we don't know what it is. We're gonna have to attune to it before we can figure out what it is. Let's wait. We'll do that later.
Well, I
but,
thought detect. I thought detect magic told you all that stuff.
Just what type
So
of
it
magic
tells me
it
this.
is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the school
Identify.
of magic I can get out of it. You have to like attune to it with a short rest to find out exactly what it is.
Okay.
All
right. So I guess let's head downstairs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shove it in the bag of holding for now.
All right, everybody ready? Everybody healed up? Mike, those witch ladies.
Before we go down,
School of Conjuration, just to clear that up. That was the type.
Conjuration. Ooh, that's appealing.
Sorry about that.
So before we go downstairs, what I think I'd like to do is I'm gonna take out one of the potions of giant healing, and can I just like pour it down Holly's throat?
Sure.
A little medicine bottle for the baby.
Aw, thank you.
First, I give Heidi a little pet too.
What did you say? I'm sorry, I didn't catch the last.
I give the spider a little pet too.
Aw, thank you. Do you want me to roll for it, or are you good?
You roll for it, yeah.
All right. What is it? 2d4 plus 2?
No, greater healing. He said,
Oh.
right? So 4d4 plus 4.
Thank you.
All right, y'all ready to go down?
Yeah.
Yep. Y'all
Yep.
ready for this?
Na-na-na.
All right. As you enter to the floor below you, you're looking at a makeshift graveyard to the south of you with headstones. And to the north, you see walls of stone with doors. You see a door here and a door here. Are you seeing? Nope, you're not seeing any of that, are you?
I see a graveyard.
Yeah, I see a graveyard. We're down here. I can see, stuff in here. In this hallway.
Were you able to see my marker just there?
Which mark are you? Yellow? Yeah.
Okay. Yep, there's a door here.
I see a flashing yellow.
Alright.
I see flashing yellow dots, but I don't see anything.
If you come over by me, you can see it.
That
There's a hallway.
manipulating.
Yeah, there's a hallway right in front of me. So there's 3 doors. One here, and one here.
You able to see now, pal?
Sure.
Like,
Okay, and there's there's a second hallway over here.
Yeah.
And what's the second hallway?
it's the same thing.
What-
There's
what's
a
he through the
couple
second
doors.
hallway?
At the end of the hallways, you see doors. But then along it, you see 2 doors on
Ooh.
either side.
You want to
I've
check those?
still got my detect magic. I've still got my detect magic going. Do I have any? Is there anything like in the graveyard that I'm picking up?
Excuse me. Yeah, you detect something unnatural. I don't know if it would be magic. Yeah, you do. You detect necromantic magic in the graveyard.
Is it like coming from stones or from the ground?
That would be a type of magic, right?
Yeah, it's a type of magic.
Okay. Yeah, it's coming from under the soil of the graveyard.
Okay, that's really creepy. So, I know wish we had cleric. I think we're about to get attacked by a whole bunch of undead.
There's only 8 graves.
Alright, are you
So,
staying here?
which way do you want to go?
What do you want to do?
I think we should
I think we're
move.
moving
Check out the
right
tombstone
or
name?
left.
Did you say
Yeah,
check out the
what does
tombstone?
the tombstone say? Did the tombstone say anything?
Yeah, they each have a name and stuff carved into them if you want to read them.
I'm gonna see if I recognize. But yeah, I want to read them. You can tell me if you don't want to make up the names or anything like that.
No, that's
But I'm gonna see if there's anything that I recognize.
Sure. Which one are you
there's
looking at first?
Let's see. Let's do this one first.
Okay. It's Davy Jones.
And I'm moving counterclockwise.
Okay. The next one is Al B. Bach.
And the next one,
Is he dead?
okay, keep going.
Empty head.
And I think we're on the lone bow now.
Which one are you on?
I don't know, whatever counterclockwise from the head.
It's just a recipe for pumpkin pie. Don't know why.
Okay. And the next
One
one?
pumpkin pie.
There's an inscription that says, "Here lies Master Bates, died of his own hand." And the last one is BRB.
I see anything in this open grave here?
You don't, but as you guys have been inspecting all of these graves, the soil around you starts to form, and you hear a movement, or you feel a movement coming from underneath you. And arms and hands start breaking out from the soil below you.
Can I stab into the soil?
Sure.
Go up on the ceiling.
Yeah, well, are there hands coming out of... Like, wherever I see hands coming out, I stab into there with my greatsword.
I want to read a web spell for the second I see somebody actually busting out.
Same.
Alright, only one hand breaks out, and it's actually from Master Bates.
Well, I know where his other hand is.
And you're stabbing into Master Bates' grave?
Yeah, I'm stabbing into Master Bates' grave. I'm trying to...
As you do, the life drains from the hand that broke through.
Okay.
And there's no...
Trying to help Master Bates get back to his hole. Alright, so we
Castlevania.
This does remember Castlevania.
I mentioned to Kalakis, just stab the other graves as well. Just give a little stab at each of them.
Alright, I give all the graves.
I'm gonna start hacking it. I'm hacking at graves over here also.
As you guys penetrate each grave, you feel it hit something soft and deep into the soil, but there's no reaction to anything you're hitting.
Okay.
Okay.
So after stabbing graves, then we continue. You guys want to check these side doors first?
Yeah.
Yeah. So are we going right or left?
We'll take this left hallway.
Okay.
And we'll take the left door, and then the right door on the left hallway, and then I'm assuming, because that other hallway is right here, I'm assuming it's going to be the same room. Like, because there isn't much space in between these two, correct, Corey?
It's just enough for you to walk in single file way. It's just
Yeah.
That's
Well, it's essentially one room.
yeah.
that
You're saying
that we
how
can.
wide each of them are? They're about 10 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
10-foot square boxes.
So we can infer that these two doors go to the same room. Just by looking at them.
The northern one, yeah. Yeah, they're just 10
Yeah.
feet apart.
So, all right. So we
Up and
Up
to
here?
the left.
You're gonna do the first one on the left there?
yeah we'll do the first one on the left here.
Okay.
Where does this bring us?
You find yourself in a empty catacomb.
Empty catacomb.
Empty
Looks like the
catacomb.
water. All right. Well, then let's go to the right. Oh, that's this right here. You were saying. Oh, I didn't mean to move myself over.
You're fine. You enter that one.
Yeah, we enter the one on the right.
You find a filled. It's a closed casket with just a dead corpse in it.
Okay. I just for good riddance, I stabbed the dead corpse.
That's fine.
All right, and then we I head on out, and there's one more over here. You said.
Mhm.
We go check that one out.
And then you got 3 more to the north of you as well.
Yeah.
This one also a corpse in it. Nothing discerning, no information.
Does it look? I mean, this looks like a vampire casket. I'm just gonna stab it to be safe.
Hmm.
I don't want no undead. Well, I guess if they're dead, then me stabbing it's not really gonna help much until after the fact.
It'll make you feel better.
Yeah, it'll make me feel better. All right. So I guess we keep going.
Okay. Which one are you going to next?
I'm gonna go into the one just north of me right now.
The middle one.
Yeah, the middle one.
Okay. It's an ornate casket. It is currently empty. But you see an inscribed, almost like etched in with a blade, an inscribed name along the edge that says Captain Catacomb.
Is the casket empty?
That's empty.
All right. All right. Well then, like completely empty. Nothing at all in there.
No.
All right. Well, I guess we'll go to the next one then.
One to the right or one to the left?
We'll go to this one, the one on the right.
One to the right. There's etching. There's like an inscription on the top of the casket. It is closed.
Okay.
And when you read it, it says, "Eva, my love, someday I will find a way to bring you back. Love, Captain
Casket.
Catacomb."
Can we open the casket?
You can. You push the stone covering off of the encasing. And inside is the body of a dead woman that's been dead for many, many years. It's just bones, basically, at this point.
Obviously, this body means a lot to the Captain Catacombs. We should hide it in this casket, the empty one.
Can you put it in the bag of holding?
We could do that too.
Yeah, so if he wants
Not
to get
putting a
stupid.
dead body.
Well, it's
Bag
just
of
bones, though, right?
Bag of bones. Bag of bones.
I am not putting a bag of bones in.
We'll
bag of
move the
holding.
bones into this
Nope.
casket down here, Corey.
Okay. You move the crickety corpse back into the other casket, and as you do it, a leg actually falls off and hits the ground.
That's okay.
Hitting for Marcus for how many damage?
She can work at IHOP.
Collectus for how many damage?
How many damage?
Yeah, how many leg hits Collectus for how many damage?
No, the Nicolai is at the ground. So let's go check this last one first. We'll check this last one last, obviously.
And you just find a casket with a body. in it.
Casket.
No marks or anything on it.
No marks or anything on it. I didn't mean to press up. I meant to press
I know. I'm just kidding.
left. That's why I went straight back down.
You're fine.
So there's a body in this casket.
Mhm.
Can we search the casket? Like,
Yeah, if
search
you
the
just-
body and search the casket.
You don't find anything of any means in there.
All right.
And it is a
So I
dead
guess.
body.
So I guess we should head on up.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Which doors are you going?
All right.
to? Left or right?
Let's stay left again. We're here.
I'll leave that up to everyone else.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're here.
Left door it is.
All right. You open up the left door and you find yourself in a cargo hold.
Oh, before we enter, are we being stealthy or are we just going?
Nah, let's try to be
Maybe.
stealthy because those 3 witch ladies said that the captain was going to be down here in the bottom.
True. You want us to roll a stealth check, Corey? Yes, you
Mhm.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is +9, you see.
Okay.
Mine is plus 13, just so you know, Corey.
Yeah, I believe you.
Believe me, I swear. Ugh.
That's so good. Lowest was a 10.
Yeah, that was Kalakis. Okay, though, whenever we're doing stealth, Kalakis always takes the back because he knows he's not good at it.
Did we go through the door?
Yeah, we're going through the door, I believe. Correct, Corey?
Mhm.
All
Yeah,
right.
you find yourself in a empty cargo hold. There's tons of treasure and goods all around you.
Treasure.
Doesn't take long for you to realize that this is all the winnings of Captain Catacombs' raids.
Oh shit.
So,
Another set of door on the other side.
Yeah, you got a door to the left, a door to the right. In the same spots. as
And
which
a
one
door,
is that? Yeah.
and a door in the middle, or no? Oh,
Nah,
no,
you
there really
just-
is no
you
middle.
just have a door
The
here
middle's
and a door
the
here.
yeah, the middle's here.
Door in front of you and
So,
a door to the left. Right?
yep.
That's it.
All right, you want to keep going left?
No, we gotta let's look at this treasure. There's treasures and winnings around here.
Is there anything good in here, Corey? As we're searching.
Yeah, you guys are gonna do a legitimate search.
Yeah, I want to, just like when I'm searching, I want to make sure that these aren't booby trapped either, like that other stuff.
And that
But yeah, I'm
gonna get
searching
the
around here.
magic on first.
yeah, it's still on.
Right, yeah, you are able to detect 2 magic items at least in this one. One is a bag, and the other one is a Arrow.
Bag and an arrow.
And what else are we seeing in here? You talked about treasures.
And you're searching.
I guess we can inventory the treasure. Okay, I guess we can inventory the treasure later.
You find those two items, and you also find a total amount of 2,400 gold pieces.
2,400 gold pieces? That's a lot of gold pieces.
A lot of gold pieces.
Oh shit.
Split what, 4 ways?
Good find.
That's a lot of gold pieces, Corey.
Awesome.
Any other treasure besides gold, or is just gold?
And you also find 2 potions of healing.
Okay, I'm
Is
just
it
shoving the
back?
potions of healing back in the.
Well,
I'm
with all
just
that,
shoving the potions of healing back in my bag.
Your new bag or your old bag? I'm just
The
kidding.
old bag. I'm shoving all of it. I'm shoving all of it in.
Okay.
I'm shoving all the magic stuff and the potions in the bag of healing, of holding. We'll come back later for the gold.
yeah, we can always come back later for gold.
Alright.
We just,
Alright.
alright.
You guys ready to keep going?
Yeah.
You open up both doors at the same time?
Yeah, one at a time.
One at a time. Which one do you open up first?
Yeah. We can do. We will go there first.
Full time?
Yeah. You guys ready? I'll try to open up this one stealthy unless anybody else wants to take a stab at this.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one.
Alright. I'll back up. I got your back.
Alright. You open up the door and you are looking at a literal sea of bones that has formed from the countless corpses the catacomb has desecrated over the years. Let's move everybody up so you guys can see this. Let's see. I'm just forcing you into the room, you're not actually in the room yet.
Just a lot of dead bodies and
A
bones.
literal sea of bones has formed from the countless corpses that catacomb has desecrated over the years. This area is constituted of bloody femurs, broken skulls, shattered spines, and more. Enough to constitute an anatomical course. On top of the massive pile of bones stands Captain Catacomb, and next to him a large, bone-white umbral skull bearer. Beyond the sea of bones are 14 dungeon cells filled with drained corpses and debris. The smell of decaying bodies is so strong it's hard not to get sick. If by chance you happen to spot a badly decayed and mutilated body, it seems to be wearing the old leather suit you once knew to adorn Picard. The captain looks at you and grins. I knew something seemed askew on the ship. To what do I owe the pleasure of your trespassing? Remember to speak.
I'm a spider.
Sir, we've come from for our friend. Whose suit we see to your right.
You've come for your friend. Who's your friend?
Car.
Oh, the mighty Picard, the newest addition to my crew, I see. What a worthy vassal he's been. Galactichalsis has truly appreciated his sacrifice.
What do you mean sacrifice?
Well, I needed sacrifices to appease the god of vampires and grow my power stronger. Your friend was a worthy adversary of when he was alive, and the evil gods wanted his sacrifice. The amount of power that was bestowed upon me after years of trying to find the pure blood to fuel my army has been great. I started with my own crew, but they were useless. I started using innocents that I found on the sea, but that wasn't good enough. I even tried kids, and it wasn't too bad. It was alright. But Picard, there's something about him that God just gave me so much power. And now I'm great. I'm stronger than I've ever been, and one day, soon, I will have an army amassed that will make me the biggest, most feared pirate on the seas of all vampires. I will be the greatest vampire of all time.
Where is his body now?
I'm sorry, what was that? I can barely hear you.
Where is his body now?
Their body?
Where is Picard's body?
You see it in a cell behind him. It's to the northeast cell here.
What kind of shape does it look like? Is it like body?
Yeah, it's his body. It's a little, deteriorated. There's no life in it, obviously, but it looks like the skin's even deteriorated a little bit. But it's still got his form. It looks like him. It's a little decrepit with time and wear and tear, but it looks like him. He's clearly, deceased, but it's his body.
So it's captain, and he's got his creature here.
Yeah, next to him, he's got that beast. He explains to you the many steps he took of building his army, and how he was trapping souls for Kinchels's. He explains the souls of his victims are the playthings of the god, and in turn, he grows in power.
What do you do with this power?
I'm raising my army. One day rule the seas, and I will be the most feared vampire and pirate ever. The Vampirate. You got any more questions for him?
Where is this army?
What was that?
Where is this army?
They're rising. They're all around you. My ship holds an entire army that one day we will rule the seas. And as he says that, you start to see skeletal pirates coming out of the bones.
I'm as fast as I can. As soon as I see the first skeleton pirate coming, I'm casting my web.
Where are you casting your web? I just marked.
Oh. So I got 3 pirates coming out. Hold on. So you get rid of. I don't know how to get rid of that one.
The box.
How do I get rid of boxes? I don't know how to do that.
You should be able to click them, no? You're not able to touch it.
Oh, I see. Okay. I can move them. Oh, there we go. Okay. Careful. Let's try this again. Five.
Yeah, I don't think Kalakis and Heidi are here. It looks like Kalakis fell asleep over here.
I started hearing you guys again. Were you guys talking?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a whole bunch of talking.
Oh my god, now you're really quiet again. I'm back, I'm back.
Yeah, we had a conversation with the captain.
Oh, at least I can hear you again.
So how do you want to do this? Because Nick is very definitely out.
Do we meet again just to have this final battle?
Yeah, I don't think you'd want to miss it. I don't know.
Do you want to call him or his wife?
Hey,
Wake
wake up, Sunshine.
I'm sure Kelly would love that.
Hey, yeah, you might want to be a part of this. This is the final battle.
Yeah, I know.
There he
Kalakis
is.
is tired. Kalakis is tired.
I was about to call you.
Oh. All right. I'm gonna wake up.
We had our whole conversation with the captain. He's bad. We're gonna fight him now.
All right. Let's kill him.
Yeah, I guess
So-
long story short, he got all his power because he took his power from Bakar. And that's what made him really strong. And Bakar's dead body is in a cell in the back behind him.
All right.
Skeletons also came out of the ground.
So Pal has cast web in that specific area,
Yeah, this area.
and that initiates combat. The captain immediately stops conversing with you and is pissed, and combat has started.
Are we keeping our same combat, or are we re-rolling for combat?
Up to you guys. What do you guys want to do? Rerolling or what you got?
I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
I like what I got. I like what I got.
Feel like it? I'm good.
We'll keep what we got.
Okay.
All right. All right. So whose turn is it? Goldhead.
All right. Yeah, Goldhead was pretty much seething with anger the whole time this captain was talking, because he saw Bakar's body in the back, and especially after he was saying that he got his energy and power from Bakar and was almost bragging about it. So Goldhead goes into an absolute blind rage and snaps into a frenzy and just rushes the captain and starts attacking him.
Is he restrained? I'm sorry.
So as Mike threw down the webbing,
He's not restrained. He's not restrained until he takes his turn.
it's only on the start of his turn.
It's on the start of his turn.
Okay. Not yet then.
All right, so Goldhead in this rage, is getting all the memories and everything coming back from Bakar's funeral and everything. So his first strike is he's putting all his weight into it, and he's going to be using his great weapons master with the first swing of the axe.
Are you recklessly attacking?
It is a miss.
And then the next one,
Mike, what was that?
after the
Are you recklessly attacking?
what?
Are you recklessly attacking?
Yes, he's putting everything into it. So we see that would actually, that would be at advantage.
Yeah,
Oh,
with Great
yes.
Weapon Master, you still have to subtract 5 from. So even if it was advantage, that 19, it would really be 14.
Would be 14.
Okay.
You
And 14.
subtract 5 from your hit and add 10 to your damage.
Okay. Well, I thought that was already added into this number here.
It should.
No,
Okay.
you gotta check. There should be 2 boxes to check for it.
Yeah, I had it clicked, but I guess it doesn't subtract
It's
the.
It says it's Great Weapon Master selected. It says Great Weapon
It
Master.
says what?
Yeah, but
Great
it's
Weapon
just
Master, but it
damage.
didn't subtract it. Oh, it's in
It
the
didn't
one above.
subtract the 5 from the attack.
Yeah,
For your hit roll, you subtract 5.
you see the global
Yeah.
attack modifier? I'm clicking and unclicking the box
Okay.
right now. That was
up there.
unclicked.
Shit.
That's what it was.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Then my next attack.
There you go. That's a good hit.
Okay.
So that would be
Maybe.
20?
20. Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
And then I get another attack because of frenzy.
14?
Yeah, 14.
14 does not hit.
No.
Okay. And that would be Goldtip's turn.
So I pull my wand of magic. My turn. So I am pulling out of my inventory out of my bag of holding my wand of magic missiles. And I am going to use 5 charges of it for a 5th level magic missile spell. And I am very quickly checking the rules for magic missile because I don't have it up here. So I roll a d4 plus 1. I multiply that by, let's see. So it's 3 start first level, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 times whatever I just rolled.
5, so 35.
Yep, 35. And I
35
use
damage?
5 charges on my magic missiles.
And who
What's
were
that?
You, who were you attacking with that one?
Oh, I'm attacking the captain.
Okay. For 35.
And that is my turn.
Give me 1 second. I missed something before. Alright. Alright, he's badly injured, guys. Alright, Hal, that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright. It's the beginning of his turn, and immediately you see his body kind of irradiate, and he begins to glow and regain some health. And in return, he immediately coats an area with darkness, and you just see nothing but blackness from where he is. Let's see if I can do this. Goltab, you're inside of the blackness and you see nothing, even though your character sees a little bit. You're in complete darkness. And in the darkness, Goltab, you see a cutlass come swinging at you. You know, barely you see it. Just in time, you see the flash of a blade as it cuts into you, and you get hit for 10 slashing damage.
Is that with my resistance factored in?
Oh, that's right. You got slashing resistance, right? Nope. So it'd be 5. Thank you for remembering. And just to point out to you, Mike, he was not affected by the weapon.
It's not good.
And no, I'll wait till my turn to ask that question.
I think that's it for his turn. So Heidi, you're up.
Okay. I have blind sight of 10 feet. So I was able to see a little bit of him, and I'm going to actually stand behind him here and go ahead and try to poison him. Con save.
DC 14. He fails it.
Alright, so that's a total of 19 damage, 6 piercing, 13 poison.
You know, I really try to make my big bag is big and tough. Explain to me your attack.
So I see the darkness envelop my friend, and I go in to defend and reach up behind him and grab him with my spider legs and just bite in there, coursing poison into his vampire veins.
As you do, the darkness lifts. And Captain Catacomb is dead. But you still have this skull bearer and the 3 skeletal pirates.
That is my turn. I can do nothing else. Hiss at the skull bearer. If Spider says, I don't know.
Next up is the skull bearer. Skull bearer breaks free of his bonds of the webbing. But that's it.
And it's Kalakis' turn.
That's correct.
If I step right into here, I will be stuck in the webbing, won't I?
Yes. You have to roll a dexterity save.
Well, then I'll come right to here.
Guys, just give me 1 second.
Yep. Oh, we might have a good idea.
Got an idea. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna attack this guy right here. Hold on. Now you can see I'm gonna attack this guy right here.
Okay.
Maybe. Maybe I'm gonna attack him. There we go.
Oh, yeah. You
All
hit.
the way. Huh?
You hit.
That was 27 damage to him.
Explain to me your attack.
I quickly sprint over and just all of my weight and speed just right into this blade. And I kind of just throw my sword at him with everything I got. I mean, I'm still holding on to it, but I just kind of, throw it at him. And then because I killed him, I get to make another attack. I just take another action, or is it make another attack? I can't remember what great went faster.
It's taking another attack, I think.
Take another attack as a bonus action. Okay, so I can use an attack as a bonus action, but I still have an extra attack, and I don't think I can move any further. Will you allow me to use my breath weapon, Corey? I will use my breath weapon on this guy on this direction. It is a 15-foot cone. So from me, 15 feet. That does not reach Heidi.
That's so cool.
But I will point out that the webbing is flammable. Do with that as you will.
I'm okay with that. We're destroying this anyway. So I use my breath weapon. It is 24 fire damage to a DC 14 con save, I believe, or dexterity save. Let me check. Dexterity. Yeah. And then correct.
Yep.
With all that stuff.
Correct.
Alright. So what was it?
24 fire, and he has to make a DC 14 dexterity save. Passes half damage.
It was 24 damage.
Correct.
All right, we're good. It was effective.
All right.
So there's an additional 2d4 fire damage in the leg. And that's automatic.
Did an additional 6 damage. So right.
All right. And I can't remember. No, that's it. That'll end my turn. That'll end it.
Okay. Clock is pirate to your north, walks up on you and swings at you twice with his cutlass, hitting you twice.
I shall parry one of those attacks.
Very good.
So that is that plus my dexterity modifier. So superiority plus my dexterity modifier. I take
9.
10 less damage.
Well, he would have hit you for 15. So 10 for so 5 damage.
Yep, 5 damage.
Pretty good. And the one to the left, watching his captain die, is pissed, and he looks at the spider that just took his life and shoots his pistol.
Damn.
And it hits. 6 piercing damage.
So it's the Forgotten Realms first pistol ever.
Hmm?
So is this Forgotten Realms first pistol ever?
Yeah, they got magical pistols. It was actually a short bow attack, but because their characters are holding little flintlock pistols, I feel like I have to see that. So
I was wondering why that
damage.
damage was not.
Yeah, for a pistol, no. So it's a short
They're
bow.
very crude. They're very crude pistols.
They stole it from another realm.
It's black powder. They're on a boat. The black powder's gotten wet. It's not quite as effective anymore.
It's got
more
more
of
from
just
all the blood that's on the floor of this room.
yeah.
Massive pile.
I mean, if you really wanted to, you could probably throw a handful of rocks harder than those flintlocks fire.
I was thinking about that as I said it. Alright. Cool tap.
All right. Golteb's gonna rush up to this skull bear. And he's attacking him. He's still in a rage and in a frenzy. So he's gonna attack without the Great Weapon Master. Here you go. Got a 16.
Yep.
And the second one,
Damn. Yep, that's it. Alright, explain to me your attack.
all right, as he runs up and he just goes with a flurry of axe swings, just one right after another, almost like a flash, and just hits him, cracks him both on both sides of the shoulders, and just tears him down. And after he's done with that, Goltab's already screaming, running off to the next skeleton dude over here, and he's gonna take his last attack on him.
That one is close.
All right. And that's his turn.
As you hit the skull bearer, his body kind of just fell into a pile of skulls. Pal, use your turn.
What I am doing is moving 30 feet to the right. Not taking this action. And that's my turn.
What did you do for your action?
Dodge.
Okay. The catacomb is dead. Skull bearer is dead. Alright, Heidi, you're up.
Gonna run over to this one over here and bite him too.
With your spider thing.
Let's see. Oh no.
Unfortunately, no.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Blackness.
Blackus will attack the one right above me. I assume 26 hits.
Explain to me your attack.
I take a quick swing at him, just like a harumph and backhand swing, like get out of my way, I got shit to do. One of those kind of swings, just to get him out of the way.
Okay.
And then I will move. Let's see. How far can I move? I can move there. The only question is, can I make it through the web?
I think that web would have collapsed in on itself because it's not attached to anything. Or is it on the floor?
On the floor.
What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, it's on the floor.
Alright. So, can I make it... What kind of save do I have to make it through that web?
Dex.
Dex?
Yes,
Here we go.
Pass, it would be a difficult turn. Yeah, you
I rolled a 4. So I'm stuck in the web.
go. You're like not just stuck on the web, you're like face down in the web.
Well then, can I...
This
Draw my
big
bow and-
strong dragonborn gets taken down by.
Somebody help me.
Is it just, since on the floor, is it just my feet or is my whole body attached to this web?
Oh, you'd like dispel into it.
Okay. So I can't do
You're
I
just
can't take a, yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
It almost looks like a spider just woven you. It looks like Heidi just completely coated you in web.
So I'll go ahead and expend my action surge and attempt to free myself from this web.
Sure.
Another dexterity.
Now that would
No,
actually be
no,
a strength.
if you use your
Strength.
if you're using your action,
Yeah.
there's a strength check, not a saving throw.
Okay. So
A strength.
So I'll give you a strength check.
Yeah, you break right free of it.
I break right free of it, and I come over here, and I wait there.
So it looked really clumsy, but you did make your way over.
Yeah, I'm not very dexterous, but I am strong. So I tripped on it, but then I just ripped out of it.
This pirate, the skeleton, is just completely intently focused on the giant spider in front of him. Swings his scimitar and it hits the spider with its IV for 8 piercing damage.
As he is doing that, I will hit him as well.
Go ahead. And that hits.
Nice.
Badly injured. Goltab!
Alright. Goltub is running across, holding the axe over his head, just screaming. Pops right over here.
You also entered the web.
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, so I gotta do a strength check?
No, dexterity save.
Yeah, save, okay.
That works. So you're able to cross it.
A little more nimble than me. I'm much larger.
Yeah, I watched you trip up with the spider web, so I kind of learned. I'm like, okay, I got to jump over here then.
You took a little longer to get through it, but you were able to get through without being touched, so well worth it. A barbarian with hard.
You guys probably. 5 feet. You guys probably could have just jumped the web.
Goltub's not very swift.
It's only
Yeah,
5 feet.
probably.
Now stop all that logic over there.
I'll just throw his head down in his hand.
Oh no.
What's the
This is D&D.
what's the jumping rule in 5e? Let's see.
I'm not gonna worry about that right now.
I think it's 5 feet without any. Like it's nothing.
Yeah.
I think it's just a given if you jump 5 feet. All right.
Yeah,
So
the only-
what do you do? You
All right,
you attacked with your great axe.
Yeah. We're gonna have one
Unfortunately,
on
the first attack didn't fail. There you go. Now describe to me that attack.
Well, after he tripped up a little bit over on the spider web as he's running over, he hears Powell scream, "Why don't you just jump over the web?" He puts up his first swing and completely misses, but he picks his axe back up and strikes him true, and just cracks through this the skeleton bones. And then he looks back and he goes, "How's that?"
The body bursts into a sea of bones, and everybody is dead. And there's no current threats.
Before we start celebrating, we've got one more web for the witches.
You want to kill those witches?
Well, what about the car? Oh wait, yeah, I'm out of spider form. Let's see if there's any.
We'll tend to matter. We're going to tend to matters here first, but our business isn't done here. So let's go to about Bakar first.
All right.
I'm going to start casting Detect Magic again. Take my 10 minutes. See what's going on in this room in terms of magic.
You don't detect anything in the room, but as you guys search everything on the captain's body, you do find a skeletal key.
What's okay?
Gotta be to one of the doors around here.
Are you
Car's
guys trying to
cage?
get into the cells that Bakar's body's in?
Yeah.
As you
Yes,
try to
we
get
do.
into the cells, the doors are locked.
It's about that
Is he?
Well, we're
skeleton
gonna
key.
take the skeleton key.
It unlocks the doors, no problem. There's multiple bodies in these cells. All of them are dead. Bakar's body is located right here.
Is there any signs of life?
None. Bakar looks like he's been dead for months. Deterioration, everything is set in. He's clearly dead. But as Captain Catacomb's body hit the floor, you guys felt something kind of lighten in the air. And now that you're looking at Bakar's body, you kind of see almost like a little bit of essence re-enter his body. Not life. He's still dead. But there's something about him that looks like you have restored some sort of brightness to the world. That his soul might have been released from whatever bond it was in. And you see the same thing in all the other bodies that are in these cells. They're still dead, but you rescued their souls.
We don't need Bakar here. Bakar gets a burial.
Indeed.
Taking Bakar's body.
You might want to burial at sea.
He would love a burial at sea.
I do believe the orders given to you were to return his body, though.
I know.
Just a little sense of insane.
No. He just did a funeral with the company. The whole company.
Yeah,
Agreed
but what
on.
I'm saying is we can, once we bring it back, then we can bring it back to the sea and give him a funeral there.
That was all.
Okay.
He would love that.
We're sold.
Okay. So I'm not sticking Bakar in a bag of holding, so one of you's got to carry him.
Oh, Kalekos will carry him. Would you like a strength check, Corey, for me to carry the car?
No, you got him. It's fine.
Yeah. I guess I'll collect one of the empty hammocks that were hanging over there. We can use that to wrap around his body.
There you go. Perfect. You create a makeshift
Makeshift,
carrying
well,
body bag. Makeshift body bag.
yeah, makeshift body bag. I'm just carrying them. Fireman's carry.
Alright. You guys touching any of the other bodies? You're just leaving everything where it was?
We can search them, see if they had anything cool on them.
You search, but you don't receive anything.
Nah, we'll leave them here.
Okay.
We don't know their families.
And again,
Only
the hold, you were able to find that gold I mentioned before in those items. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, the gold they were shoving in the bag of holding.
Very good.
And it's 100 each.
To go of that.
Oh, wait, it's company
Yeah.
money, right? Or no, this is our. I don't know. Is
It's
that
yours.
company?
Yeah, it's a,
You found it in the field, the jersey.
Yeah, it's only company money if it's from a contract.
Okay.
okay. So I think what we should do, let's bring Bakar's body upstairs, put him in a comfortable place, and then we see about the witches. The only question left is whether do we interrogate first, or do we just attack?
I
I say
think we could just, destroy the whole ship and let them burn with it, or they can find their own way, like they said they would if to Kalaka.
We could kill them if you wanted to.
Exactly being
These are clearly magical creatures. I don't want to take a chance of them surviving. I also, quite frankly, would like to search their chambers before we go.
I see your true motive there, pal.
Alright. You have to convince me then.
I'll leave.
I have no problem killing people.
We could fight them. I don't know.
The question is, we want to interrogate first, see if we can get any more information about their stuff, or do we want to just kill them?
How about before we do that, let's take a short rest.
Just a
Because
real
we-
quick addition that I missed before. In the cargo holds, you also found explosive barrels.
Explosive barrels.
Magically explosive barrels.
Okay. So we'll just bring those right next to their door. and I'll light a fuse and we'll blow them up. The car would have wanted it that
No.
way.
I still want to explore their room before we go. I want to search their room before we go. I'd like to kill them the old-fashioned way.
Maybe
Alright.
you could sneak in and just grab up your little bits of knowledge and sneak out. You're little. You could do that.
Does the captain have a pirate hat?
Yeah, he's got the three-pointed hat.
I'm keeping the hat.
Got it.
And also, does the ship have a pirate flag?
It does.
A Jolly Roger.
It does.
I'm definitely gonna want to get that flag before we burn the ship down.
Yeah. Real quick, just so everybody remembers, this was the image I showed you for the ship.
Mhm.
You got that Jolly
Yeah, that's
Roger up
a
there.
fun
It's there.
Way up
Nice.
there. Way up there.
All the way.
You might have to climb a bit, but that's fine. I'll just give it to you. You guys
So-
can read the whole fucking ship.
So, I think the plan of action should be: let's attack the witches. Explore their room. Make sure we're not leaving nothing behind. We have to figure out how to blow up the ship without blowing ourselves up with it. I think blowing up the ship with us inside of it is a foolish idea.
Yeah.
Well, how
So-
about this? How about I take the car? I could do it, and you guys finish up with that, and I'll take it back to Shalistar and
Dumbro.
yeah,
Dunborough.
Dumbro.
yeah, that's one done.
I was close, Corey.
No, you were. I forgot. You reminded me.
Dumbro.
I mean, if anything, with
All
the
right.
magic,
Okay.
with the explosive barrels, I can take some of my rope, dip it in the oil, and turn it into like a fuse
Right.
candle wick.
I have fire breath.
I think that's an excellent idea. So,
So I'm gonna change into something strong and carry Ricard and jump back on the boat with them, and I am out, guys.
And me,
Have a good night.
Golteb, and Pal are going to head to the witches.
Enjoy.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Have a good
Bye,
night.
Heidi.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna head to the witches and go kill them real quick.
All right, you guys stacking up on the door?
Yes, we are.
I think the plan is one of us opens the door. The second we open it, I shoot my web at them.
Alright. You want to close the door, Corey? Or how about this? I'll open this door, make a distraction, and then you can open the other door and web them.
That's a good idea.
Alright?
All right, give me a second.
So this is the distraction door, and this is the web door.
Correct.
Okay.
Flash and bang.
Alright. So I tell everyone you're not going to want to look at this. And Kalakis takes his pants off. Kalakis removes his pants.
All right, what are you doing?
I kick the door open
In the bare nude.
in the bare nude, and I start pissing on their countertop.
You're surfacing on the countertop. How do you kick open
Yep.
the door?
Yeah. Well, I don't have to kick open it. I can just push it open.
You
It's
push
not- it's
open the
not
door.
locked.
The only reason I kicked it open was because I wanted to make it as loud as possible.
You immediately cast web without looking.
Yes. No, I'm casting it at them wherever I see them.
Well, you enter into the room, and all you see is a naked dragonborn and nothing else.
He ain't gonna
gosh.
count it.
The witches are gone.
Aww. So I'm gonna search the room.
Searching the room, you
And
find
there's a
some
guy-
ingredients, but you do not find any written text, nothing. All that has been packed away, and all that's left is random meats and salts and seasonings.
Any good seasonings? Nice dry rubs.
Some seasonal.
And the magic doesn't come up. Detect magic doesn't come up with anything.
Nope.
Looks like they took everything with them.
They might have disappeared when the captain was killed. Because I guess all the souls were brought back to the body, supposedly.
Yeah, could be. Or they
Okay.
just left.
Okay. Time to rig up the boat to blow.
Yeah, we'll drop. We'll place down all of our all of the explosive barrels.
And we'll do the rope thing to the explosive barrels and then jump off the ship to get to the other boat. Is that the plan?
That's the plan.
Alright,
And
you
I'll,
guys, you run the ignition cord all throughout the ship, and you have the
Okay.
barrels planted.
Hmm.
Kalakis lights it with his vibra.
Okay.
Correct. And then we leave.
You got 5 turns to run to the top of the ship. Just kidding. You guys are good. You all make it clear of the ship. You're able to jump off, and as you jump off in midair, the ship explodes into a fire.
Nice and
Gunbird
cinematic.
comes over with his rowboat and picks you up with Shallow and Heidi already on it. And you guys are now heading back to the shore. You guys
So,
take Bakar's body and you're heading back home?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, we're heading back home.
I remind Don Barrow. That was the guy, the lizard dude, right? That was his name?
Yep.
I go,
Yeah.
you owe us all 200 gold each for destroying the ship for you.
And he gives you 200 gold each. Happily. Thank you so much for taking care of that. That was a burden on my soul that I now know has been corrected.
I take my 200 gold he just handed me. I hand it right back to him. I tell him, "You work for us now."
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll give my 200 back too. Keep him happy.
Sounds good to me.
Nice.
I'll work for you, boss.
Kalakis looks at him and says, "I don't need your gold. I've made a good friend."
I look at him and tell him, "Your days trading people are done."
Well, it would have been anyway, but I'm glad to have made some new friends out of it. And I can finally turn to a slightly more honorable version of the less honorable trades.
Okay.
We'll be in the nicer side of the law list, if you will. So you guys pack up, and you're taking Bakar's body back to Conneberry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're leaving the lizard folk guy where he is, I guess, at town.
Just letting him be.
We'd let him know where we're
I'm-
gonna be. Tell him to meet us there whenever he's ready.
You got yourself a new friend.
And then I remind him, we don't exist.
Understood. So you guys begin your journey back. With the knowledge of knowing that you took down an evil vampire, you recovered the body of your brother, and all is a little bit better in the world. It's a couple days of just nice peacefulness as you kind of reflect back on your times with Bakar and all that you've done so far as a company. All of a sudden you look over, and Bakar's face is kind of uncovered. His eyes open. Credits. That's it, guys.
Ah, shit.
Oh, nice. Very good.